Here we go. Ooh. Make sure the dashboard, everything's up. All right. Ooh. Great. All right. Oh, boy. Let's go and get ourselves a game. I just finished about 4 minutes ago the commentary for the Patriots and Bills game. Oh, I said Patriots and Bills. For the Patriots and Titans game. How is my voice doing? You heard it in the first commentary video. It is in peril. I've been drinking a ton of water, ton of tea. I haven't even ate breakfast yet. Been up since 7:45 and went to sleep at 2:30 a.m. The brother's working for you guys, but damn it, we are here. Oh, NFC Wildcard edition of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on Hot Mic. Andrew Sabat in the building. How is it going? What's going on? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever in the world you may be. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. If you have not already downloaded the app, head over to the app. We got another giveaway today. Win yourself an Amazon gift card, all right? What you want to do is win yourself that $50 Amazon gift card. So you got to go to the Hot Mic app, and download it. Use the promo code Adonis, all caps, and get it on your phone. Oh, wow, I almost forgot to ask you guys. If you can hear me, press the 1. If you can't, press the 2. As we always get started, we start with the same way. If you can hear me, press 1. If you can't, press 2. I absolutely love me this Chris Benoit shirt, one of my favorite shirts, although it kind of does look like it's off blue. It's a very weird sort of looking blue, but I don't mind it. Make America tap again. Oh, good Lord. Hey, yo, tall thing, how would you like to buy me lunch? Says, do the Tom Brady grunt. Well, if only my voice can. You're going to have to wait for the commentary for that. And I'm sure you guys are wondering when the commentary will be posted. As I told you guys last night, I'm seeing a ton of ones, so guys can hear me. All right, that's great. Thank you guys so much. Let me know that I sound good. Well, at least not my voice, but at least through the mic. But the commentary for the Texans and Bills was posted at 12, as promised. And then I was trying so hard to see if I could get the Patriots and Titans done by 12:45, but I ended up finishing up the recording at about like 12:56 or so. So I'm gonna have that posted as halftime starts. We're gonna go to the commercial break here. We're gonna watch the premiere. Come right back. I gotta go and grab myself something to eat during that point too. But probably at the end of the first quarter, I'll go heat up some food, get something to eat, because Lord knows I am hungry. Yes, indeed, the Patriots are in the death note. First time in over 700 days that they are tasting defeat in the postseason. And we got to get our predictions for the games. But first and foremost, let me just go down the list, give you guys a shout out. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream as often as you have. So, Andrew, Tyson, Lino, JG, Xavier, Will, Dominic, Danica, Sean, Candace, Black Fairchild, Valerie, Malik, Show Enough Psychotic, David, Paul, April, Ian. I appreciate you guys for tuning in on Hot Mic. On YouTube, Dion, Jeremy, Phillip, Chino. Hey, old tall thing, would you like me to buy you lunch? Oh, that's a funny name. There's a Russian name in here. I wish I could pronounce it, but I can't, so I'm not going to say it. But you know who you are. Elijah, Jalen, Tommy, Brandon. Hold my nuggets and accounting there. Snowbeam, Milky McKell, Charles Montes, Lone Revolver 1. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. We're going to have a magnificent game. I believe these two games will be great. Well, at least not the first one. I think the Saints is going to win in Necrophilia. Armstrong, Byron Mixtape, Nolan, Dev G, MM, Lil Diesel, 98, Anthony Bain, Seamus Waters, W.Y. Diggy. What's up? How's it going? Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune into the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube, we've got 85 people watching. Do me a favor, download that Hot Mic app if you have not already. Use the promo code Adonis, and you have an opportunity to win yourself an Amazon gift card. We've had countless winners. All you got to do is download the app. You got to follow Hot Mic on Instagram and or Twitter, and you'll get an opportunity to win. We're changing it up every time with the giveaway, so you got to have a different sort of way that you could go and win it, but it's extremely, attainable. It's not something that's an arduous task for you to go and win yourself a little bit of a gift card, so why not consider downloading that Hot Mic app? But it's about that time to do our predictions. So I got the Saints winning 42-13. That is my score, 42-13. I think the Saints are going to win this no problem. I think this is going to be our first blowout of Wildcard weekend of the playoffs. Let me know what your predictions are. Philip says Saints 38-17. AJ in the building. Colton Brown in the building. Quaylen Dixon in the building. Hunter Thomas, how's it going? David Radler, how is it going? And if you're on the West Coast, good morning. If you're watching on the East Coast, happy afternoon. Who the hell says happy afternoon? It's good afternoon, you big dummy. Byron Mixtape says Saints 52-17. Where is Steelers 75? He's usually the one with the super blowout predictions. Oh, wow, here comes in the predictions now. All right, so I'm seeing Vikings 28-24. W.Y. Diggy, Saints 34-17. Candace says Saints 48-12. Oh, there's going to be the kick. It turns out that the Vikings will be getting the football first. Ryan Arnold 35-14. I'm going to go back down the list and let you guys know what the predictions are going to be. But the intro got to come because here comes the kickoff. Will Lutz getting ready to put his foot to that ball. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Hold My Nugget Studios and also on the Hot Mic app for your 2019. Yes, I know it's in 2020, but it's a 2019 season. 2019 game number 3 of Wildcard Weekend live in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, where I went to their third preseason game thus far this season. But the New Orleans Saints host the Minnesota Vikings in a rematch of the NFC 2017, pardon me, NFC divisional round of the Minneapolis Miracle, and we will see who will be moving on to the next round. The Saints, they can only move on and play against the Green Bay Packers. The Minnesota Vikings can only move on to play against the San Francisco 49ers. Who will be playing who in the divisional round next week? The Purple People Eaters taking on the Aints. Anthony Bain puts 5 on it. Says last night we saw the Book of Henry. This game will see the Book of the First Cousins and Cook. Vikings 30, Saints 27. That is a bold prediction. But let's take a look at those predictions once again. Chino Cinco says 28-14 Vikings. Myron Taylor says 35-21 Saints. Raph Knight 8-14 says 38-17 Saints. There's the handoff. There's Dalvin Cook. He got 1 block. He's going to pick up a few more yards. Gets to 10 as he breaks the tackle. Says, you can't take me down. You were looking at the injury report. You was hoping I wasn't going to play. But I came out here and made sure that I was playing. And you're not going to stop the power of the dreadlocks. I saw what Derrick Henry did last night, and I'd like to open up my own book. It don't got to be the Book of Henry, as Anthony Bain said. It's going to be the Book of First Cousins and Cook. Will we see that happen today? 2nd and 1 from the 39-yard line. Kirk family member cousin sends Stephon Diggs in motion. It's going to be a play action fake. There's Adam Thielen. He gets his hands on the ball. The white people connection advances the football, but there's a fumble on the play. Oh my Lord, there's a fumble on the play. Picked up by Bell. He's got a couple blockers in front. He's going to carry it to the 9. Was Adam Thielen down? Is there Butterfingers early? This is not the way that Minnesota wanted to start. This is not the way Minnesota wanted to start. Can you hear the people in the Superdome going crazy? Kirk family member Cousins coming off the field. There's Adam Thielen struggling all season. Messed up hamstring. Indeed, that football is loose. Hell of a tackle by Jenkins. And it's going to be, oh, that's Janoris Jenkins, I might add, making a play saying, to hell with the Giants. I'm starting for the New Orleans Saints in the playoffs. We playing at home. And I don't care about Adam Thielen. There may or may not have been a dead body in my brother's house. Pardon me, it was in my house. It was my brother who was responsible. Whatever the case may have been, Adam Thielen putting the ball on the ground. Minnesota born, Minnesota, college, coming over to the hometown boy, playing for the Minnesota Vikings, putting the ball on the ground, and the New Orleans Saints have business inside the red zone. 11th fumble recovery on the season for the Saints. Clean fumble. My word, this is not the way that the Vikings wanted to start. Might I add, the Saints will get the second half kickoff, so this is a perfect start for them. We start the game out with an early fumble. Von Bell foot was out of bounds, so this is going to be coming back. Sean Payton wishing that he was able to change the location of the sideline, wishing he could move it somewhere so he didn't have to step out of bounds so far back, where he could have got a good return. But for the most part, it still will be Saints football. Tyler Martin in the building, Octavio in the building. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. If you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor, download it. It is absolutely free. If you're watching on YouTube, we've got 154 in the building, only 22 likes. Let's go get those likes up. But more importantly, hit the Hot Mic app links. You see it in the comment section. You see it in the live chat. Absolutely free app. Get it on your phone. Dean Robbins says why he hold the ball on the inside. He caught the ball and then he immediately turned. But then again, he had enough space to go and change hands. So you are right, Dean Robin. He should have switched hands. Chris Rocks in the building. Not Chris Rock, but Chris Rocks. Plural, not singular. We got 117 in the building on Hot Mic. If you have not already, hit the follow for the Chiseled Adonis on the Hot Mic app. Please go and do so. We were the first in Hot Mic history to eclipse 2,000 followers, and that is all attributed to you guys making that happen, so I appreciate you guys for that. If you have not already tuned into the commentary for the Texans and Bills, that has already been posted at 12 p.m., so it is up. At halftime, we will be posting the Patriots and Titans commentary, so you get ready to go and see that. I'd love to make a premiere time, but of course, nobody knows when halftime will come. Yesterday, I tried to do an estimate with the Tennessee versus, Indiana game. I was off by about 6 minutes, but this time around, I'm just going to wait to press premiere, and then it will be live for you guys. This one is actually shorter than the first, or I should say shorter than the Texans and the Bills. This one, I believe, is about 12 minutes. But the ending and the Death Note stuff is about 4 minutes in itself. So it's really about 8 minutes because there was an abysmal third quarter between the Patriots and the Titans. So you didn't really see too much things happening. It was 4 punts and I think an interception. No, it was 3 punts. Adrian White says, Preacher, I'm back for the Sunday testimony. We'll see who will be doing testimony for. If somebody puts up a crazy stat, that'll be some. I actually, because I stayed up until about 3 a.m., 2:30, around that time, I cut up the video from last night. So I got the entire sermon for you guys. It's probably going to be about 20 minutes long. I had no clue it was as long as it was. But There we are. Well, there was a false start on the play, but it should be Saints football. Indeed, it is Saints football. So I have everything cut up for you guys. Hey, maybe tonight I'll post the sermon for you guys. Matter of fact, yeah, because right after the game, or I should say after both games, I'm fixing to go to the gym, so I'll probably upload it then. Maybe about 9 p.m. tonight, you'll get the sermon, the full sermon. So if you missed it, you're not going to want to miss this. Hand off to Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura. Gain of about 4, setting up a 2nd and 6. Both teams jousting with running backs that happen to have dreadlock powers. Brandon Black says, hey, man, we synced on YouTube and Hot Mic. I appreciate that. Danica saying, I'm a little choppy. Whoops. Deja says, which game was better yesterday? I would have to say the better game had to be the Texans and the Bills. Hand off to the most Latavius of Murrays. He carries it to the 28-yard line. Jay Coleman says, great sermon of Derrick Henry. I appreciate that. Dante says, when can we get a behind the scenes of how your weekly commentary is created? You know what? I think I probably have like 2 different videos in the vault of just recording me as I record it. It's extremely simple, but I have to find those videos. It's somewhere on one of the memory cards. Swiss Army knife. Taysom Hill picks up the first down for the New Orleans Saints. And Taysom Hill is truly a man who can do all things. Is there anything that Taysom Hill could not do? Josh Allen did his best to try to participate in the Taysom Hill challenge yesterday because he caught a touchdown pass. He ran for an amalgam of yards. Also, he threw some good balls here and there. But Taysom Hill, 7 TDs on the season, more TDs than OBJ this past season. Fun fact, OBJ has the same amount of touchdown receptions as Hunter Renfrow. Drew Brees' Jesus takes the snap, looking towards his left. Who does he connect with? The $100 million man, Michael Thomas, moving the chains. And I said in the pregame predictions, remember what I said? Michael Thomas will absolutely murder this Vikings defense. Xavier Rhodes been struggling all season long. They're beat up in their secondary. I do not think Trey Waynes can guard him. I for sure do not believe Xavier Rhodes, who's been struggling all year, will guard him either. Keep an eye on the trips run bunch at the top, but Jared I likes to cook. On the left-hand side, there's a flag. Breeze throws the ball into the ground. Caleb Houghton says, Houghton says, where is Tom Brady playing next year? I'm be quite honest with you. I don't think it's fixing to be New England. Because I've been saying for the longest, I've always felt as if, wow, is that Everson Griffin who got illegal hands to the face? Indeed it is. But I've always said, I believe that Brady and Belichick will play 1 season apart because their egos are completely out of whack. I believe that one of them wants to show I can win without you. I honestly believe that to be the case. Where does Brady go? I have no clue. There'll be a desperate football team. I'll tell you that much. He ain't going somewhere where he can't immediately win. He's going to want to go to a contender. Twins towards the right, the handoff to the most Latavius of Murray. He tries to cut it back, but that was a bad decision. Anywhere that he probably should have went was to bounce that out towards the right. But granted, you got 2 offensive linemen to your right, so you're not really going to see it like that. Drew Brees, Jesus, leading the league all time in touchdown passes with 547 and 77,000 plus yards. That is the most in NFL history. This man is a stat machine, 40 years old. Going in motion is Smith. Breeze trips towards his right. Michael Thomas, single receiver towards the left. 5 seconds on the play clock. One-on-one situation with Xavier Rhodes. There's the pass caught over the middle by Jared Cook. I'm not too sure if Drew Brees rushed that pass or not, but I would have tried Michael Thomas on what appeared to be an out route or possibly a corner on the weak side. It was a good pass and catch by Cook, but if I was Breeze, I wouldn't have hurried that one that fast. It still was 2nd and goal. Adrian White says he's downloading the Hot Mic app right now. I appreciate you for doing so. Angelica in the building. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Oh, my Lord, Drew Brees got to get rid of the football. He cannot. He's taken down by both Everson Griffin and Danielle Hunter. And I'll tell you right now, when we talk about defensive lines in the NFL, you cannot go without mentioning the Minnesota Vikings. You got Everson Griffin, who is a stud. You got Linville Joseph, who is a sensational defensive tackle. And you cannot ignore how good Danielle Hunter is. The fastest in NFL history to get to 50 sacks. These guys got some people up front. I'm not too sure what the contract situation's fixing to be going into the offseason. But if they lock up that defensive line, they just got to get things together offensively and fix that secondary now that you know they're aging. Man, the Vikings can be, they can go on a prowl in this league. But all this happening from Janoris Jenkins forcing the fumble on Adam Thielen. Everson Griffin takes down Drew Brees but forces the Saints to have to settle for a Will Lutz field goal who kicks it through the uprights. And it's good, and it's about time we go and update that score. Get out of here, Zero. But, as always, in the Hold My Nugget studios, when we do our live streams for the games and we have our numbers, the number that we don't want to see is the 3. Why is that? Because all of the numbers here in Hold My Nugget Studios suffer from elephantitis. However, the 3 does not. So, because it does not suffer from the elephantitis, it does not suffer from the unchiseled Adonis syndrome, to where it is rather gargantuan, where it's rather elephantine, all right, where it's rather cataclysmic, catastrophic in size. We're going to have to get the hashtag opposite of strong ass 3. And when you got the opposite of strong, what is it that you get? You get the hashtag weak ass 3. It didn't pop up yet. Hashtag weak ass 3 in the corner. Get over here, 3. You weak douchebag 3. But ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. If you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor and download it. We've got 200 plus in the building on YouTube. Do me a favor and click that like button. The more times that you like, the more times that you share, the more people who come and join Hold My Nugget Studios, and you can continue to, have a great conversation in the chat rooms with these new individuals who are looking for a way to watch the game. Why listen to Joe Buck or Troy Aikman? You can listen to the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, but synced in real time. The only way to do that is to go over to the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis, and get it on your iPhone, get it on your Galaxy, get it on your Android, get it on your Apple product, and it's absolutely free. Absolutely free. And at the conclusion of each half, we will be giving away a 50 Dura Amazon gift card. You have an opportunity to qualify by downloading the Hot Mic app, and once you enter the Hot Mic app, you follow the Chiseled Adonis. But we're doing things a little bit different today because we also would like you to follow Hot Mic on Instagram, follow Hot Mic on Twitter, either one. If you only got one account, you got to follow them on that account. You have an opportunity to win yourself an Amazon gift card. Black Fairchild says 3 is a magical number. Indeed that it is. It's actually my favorite number. But we've got a hashtag weak ass 3. I actually was considering getting a big ass 3, but I like the fact that we do have a weak ass 3, and you have an opportunity to see it every single game. So a lot of people, they'll be waiting for the to see if it's gonna be a big ass number first or maybe a weak ass number. But we have an opportunity to see which one comes first. So I enjoy the fact that we do have a weak ass 3. And I love the presentation of it. I absolutely love it. It just comes to my mind when I do it. I wish I wrote this material down, but I don't. But I always watch it back whenever I got a chance. 1st and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings from the 25. The toss out to Dalvin Cook. He's actually got a seam here. Oh, wow, what a tackle by Davis bringing down Cook. Cook's body started to contort a little bit towards his left-hand side. A little bit of the Simone Biles challenge. A little bit of the Gabby Douglas challenge. All right? And this man, Davis, came across and looked as if he was doing a clubbing blow over his shoulder pad and brought him to the ground. Dalvin Cook, he's got a blocker out in front. He needs 3, and that's exactly what he gets to keep the drive alive and moving those chains. Tim Dragon says 32 is my favorite because of Barry Sanders, Shaq, and Hakeem the Dream. 32 is my favorite because Barry Sanders, Shaq, and Hakeem the Dream. Barry Sanders. 32, Barry Sanders. I'm not really getting the correlation. You're gonna have to explain that one out there. But there's the handoff to Dalvin Cook. I don't believe he was wearing 32 in college. He didn't wear it in the pros. He wore 20. Hey, Tim Dragon Kid, let me know what the correlation with the 32 and Barry Sanders is. Dean Robbins says, Adonis, if the Saints face the Ravens in the Super Bowl, who's your spontaneous pick? The Saints. I believe the Saints will go all the way this season. It's going to be either the Saints or the Packers, but I believe the Super Bowl champion will be coming from the NFC. 2nd and 11. Cousins takes the snap. He looks towards his right. He's going to connect with Alexander Madison, and the Dreadlocks backfield are moving the football for the Minnesota Vikings. Paul Lawrence says Hakeem wore 34. Indeed he did. Tim Dragon says 3 players wore 32. Then I mistyped. I thought Barry Sanders did. Wait, you thought Barry Sanders wore 32? Release Tim Dragon from the genjutsu he happens to be caught in. Dalvin Cook picks up the first down, and he has crossed into Saints territory. Thank you so much. It is a rather dope shirt, Kyle. I appreciate that. AJ says, love the shirt. I appreciate that. Caleb says, did Barry Sanders wear 32 in college? I don't think that he did. I think Barry Sanders wore 20 in college. I can't recall if he wore it in college. Angelica Bright says, go, Pack, go. Next week, we'll be saying it. 1st and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. Thielen going in motion. Here's the pass from Kirk Cousins. It looked like they wanted a one-on-one situation on the outside. I think that was Dalvin Cook at the top of the screen. That's the first read that Kirk Cousins made. I would highly doubt it's a design play to look towards the cornerback to try to get the safety to budge and throw it short to Kyle Rudolph. That's not a design play. Hell of a job by, I believe that was Marshawn Lattimore on the outside playing coverage. C.J. Ham is now in the game. Is he on the right-hand side? What the hell is he doing outside? He got no business being there. No, I don't think he's in the game. I don't know why they put that on the personnel. There's the toss to Alexander Madison. He gets a good block. Wow, great space by the Vikings, giving blocks to their man. The ultimate Oreo in the building. Are you at work today, Oreo? Are you going to work today? Thomas Scott says, Kurt family member going to be at the family reunion after today's game. I believe he will. There's the handoff to Adam Thielen. We got a little bit of a special. Stephon Diggs with the football, but it's scouted perfectly by the New Orleans Saints. They tried a little bit of a Minnesota special. I'm not even too sure why, the wide receiver pass, the reverse wide receiver pass has now become the special. Isn't it funny how when a team executes a play and they dub the play a certain sort of title, now every single play after that must be named after that particular play? Like the one-hand catch have now become the Odell Beckham, as if Chris Carter wasn't doing it for the longest. Hilarious how that plays out. The only thing that hasn't really changed is Most. But soon enough, it might just happen. Kirk Cousins takes the snap, going deep. The ball was tipped. Intended for Kyle, the red zone reindeer, but it's incomplete. Pope Bob Man in the building. Lamar Sorrell says he's back on Hot Mic. What's going on, Lamar? I haven't seen your name in here in a little bit. Since you won the Amazon gift card and said I'm out. I've done what I had to do. Welcome back, Lamar. 3rd and 15 at the 34-yard line. Kirk Cousins over the middle, connects with C.J. Ham. No, it's not C.J. Ham. That was Johnson. But he slipped on a little bit of banana. And he would fail to get across the first down marker. And most likely we're going to see Dan Bailey here. Big Bunker. Oh, wow, he's from Germany. I appreciate that, man. Thanks so much for tuning in. What time is it in Germany? Dan Bailey, 43-yard attempt. There's the kick. It's through the uprights, and it is good. Tie game at 3 apiece. And ladies and gentlemen, we've already seen 1 3. We're going to see another 3. Get out of here, 0. And you know what comes next? What comes to your screen is going to be a hashtag opposite of strong. It's going to be a hashtag weak-ass 3. Hashtag weak-ass 3. And hit that tweet button and let the people know that you are tuned into the Hot Mic app. You're tuned into Hold My Nugget Studios. All you got to do in the Hot Mic chat room is just click on the bottom left-hand corner where you see tweet. You click on tweet. You let the people know that you are tuned in. Immediately, they'll have all the text there. Hashtag Hold My Nuggets. Hashtag Hold My Hot Mic. And you can type in hashtag weak-ass 3. Let your followers know what you're tuned into. And let's go take one quick look at Twitter world and shout out the individuals who are tuned in over there. Let's go down the list. Daniel, a.k.a. Brazil, in the building. Says I got to do a reaction video to Jameis, maybe. Edward Ramirez. Danica Shuck in the building. Kevin Haynes in the house. Tavon Hamilton says, did you happen to catch any of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom over the weekend? Also, did you watch that Dante Fox versus Killshot in Lucha Underground with the real barbed wire and real glass? No, I did not. I had no time to watch any wrestling. In fact, I have to watch Monday Night Raw. I have to watch Friday Night SmackDown from this past week. I didn't see anything. So most likely tonight after I return back from the gym and upload my sermon to YouTube, upload my sermon to Facebook, upload my sermon of Derrick Henry to Instagram, I'll probably tune in and catch up on wrestling. I also got to watch, My Hero in One Piece as well. But I still got to cut up the games, of today so I can record the commentary for you guys tomorrow. So who knows if I'll be able to catch up in time. Maybe during the week. Lucas Simmons in the building says, Butterfingers. Ethan says, I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that was bad. Ooh. I can't do it. I can't do it. My voice is shot. Ooh. I can't do it. I sound like I've been chewing cigarettes. It is not going down like that. Riverboat says, Butterfingers. Tyson, Saints might give me a heartbreak. Ethan, I'm going to try it again. Okay. Okay, that was bad. I'm not a fan of that. Flowtown's finest. When will Hold My Nuggets podcast come back? Hopefully this week. And Ryan Arnold tweets out as well. Rehab as well. There's the return from Harris. He gets to the 25. Zach says, more playoff football. More syncing of this app and the commentator to my TV. Lamar Sorrell, hashtag weak-ass 3. Angela Bright, tuned into the building. Steve McCarron in the house. McCracken, pardon me. DF in the building says, I can't believe I was late to the stream. There's some laundry on the field. A personal foul, illegal double team. There must have been a wedge block from the Saints. Jalen said, what's a better way to start your Sunday than with great commentary? Thomas in the building says, the best commentary to watch with the game. So don't be a bitch and follow both. I appreciate you. Christoph Anderson says, watching you live, brother. Greetings from Miami, Florida. I appreciate you guys. Oh, boy, Lamar says I sound like I've been chewing on ass all day. The Ultimate Oreo says, Chiseled, don't hurt yourself. I'm going to keep trying to do I can't do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to drink some water before I do it, too. I'm telling you right now. Y'all not going to judge me. I'm going to get my voice back. Ooh. Good. Oh, boy. It's going to be rough. When halftime comes, I'm going to be over here warming up. You can't wait till I hit you with the vocals, goddammit. Drew Brees connects with Michael Thomas. Gain of about 3 yards. Ooh. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's not going down like that. It is not going down like that. The Sons of Liberty says, hi, Dad. He must be speaking to somebody in the chat room. I'll pull out. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor. Download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. It is absolutely free. And get the Hot Mic app on your phone. 3:30 left to play. New Orleans average. Wow, they scored 40 points in the month of December. That is the 4th most all time. Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura could not get out of the backfield. Tackled by, I believe that to be Anthony Barr. Amex says, hey, Chiseled Adonis, they showing Minnesota kicker stats. Game going to come down to a last-second field goal. Last-second missed field goal. Quote me. I believe this game going to be necrophilia, but hey, I said 42-13 would be the final. I'm expecting the scoring to get started very soon. Steelers 75 is here. Pass incomplete, and we're going to see a punt formation from New Orleans, which has started extremely slow offensively. Great pressure by the Purple People leaders. They are coming to play today. I did not foresee this happening. The Vikings will have been, 4-4 on the road thus far this season. The Saints only losing 1 game at home in the postseason under the regime of Sean Payton and Drew Brees. Rematch of the 2017 Minneapolis Miracle. Can the Vikings upset Saint fans once again? There's the punt. It's going to be fair caught at the 36-yard line. 2:36 left to play. Everson Griffin with a sensational spin move. Shades of Dwight Freeney, able to bring pressure on Drew Brees' Jesus. As I already touched on before, that defensive line for the Minnesota Vikings is rather elite. Valerie says, my vocal cords sound like it needs some lubrication. You ain't lying. I might have to go to order on Adam and Eve and buy some lube. Monteris Clay says, sup, my brother. What do you think about about the Titans and Patriots game? I thought it was very fitting. I made it my prediction. I believed that the Titans would win. And indeed they did. I did not believe the Patriots would be able to stop the run. They did not. I said Derrick Henry would run for 90 yards in the second half. He did not, but he went for and ran for 106 in the first. He finished the game with 182, I believe. Hell of a performance, man. Hell of a performance by the Titans. Ryan Tannehill damn near gave the game away, throwing an INT and then fumbling 2 different occasions on drives where they could have put something together. I think both the fumbles that he had was on 3rd down as well. Ricky Miller says 42-13 is wrong. It's going to be a very close game. Hey, man, I may be wrong. Malik says, who will be the comeback player of the year? Maybe Ryan Tannehill? Maybe Ryan Tannehill. Bum says, stop the chocolate, you win the game. Josh96 says, is Ravens-Titans a far-gone conclusion? No, it's not. The Ravens are banged up. The Titans can generate a pass rush with 4 men. And more importantly, the Titans can run the football. I'm telling you right now, if Derrick Henry keeps this performance going, the Ravens are in trouble. I can guarantee you that. The Ravens are by it's a far-gone conclusion. They are indeed the best team in the NFL. However, the Titans ain't nobody to overlook. There's a reason why I said I believe the Titans can represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Hand off to Dalvin Cook. Oh, wow, he's going to get outside for a first down, gain of 10 yards. Pro Pharaoh says the Ravens banged up. Yeah, man, going into week 17, they had a ton of injuries. It's not that, oh, they got people who's going to be missing the game. People will be back, but you can't ignore football is a very grueling sport. Injuries do linger. You can have a chest problem 2 weeks ago, and then you say, all right, I'm 100%. You get hit the right way one time, that's it. That pain that was 2 weeks ago is fixing to come back. Moses Sambrano says, I'm a Steelers fan, and are you happy the Patriots lost? How do you feel about the Vikings-Saints game? Who do you think will win? And thank you. And I subscribe and put the notification on. All right, so I'll tell you this much. As Alexander Madison picks up another first down for the Vikings, but there's laundry on the field. First and foremost, am I happy that the Patriots lost? I'm indifferent. I'm not over the moon ecstatic about it. I believe the Patriots continuing to win is good for football. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And that's what the Titans, when they did. Are they the best this season? No, they're not by any estimation. But they've been the best team this half of the millennium. Hell, it's not really this half of the millennium, this entire millennium. So, I mean, kudos to the Titans to go and win the game. As for the Saints and the Vikings, I've gone on the record and said I believe this game will be necrophilia. I believe the Saints will run away with this game. It may be a little bit slow right now, but I still do have faith the Saints will blow these Vikings out. I do not trust the Vikings on the road. More importantly, I don't trust Kirk Cousins in big-time games. Pass caught by Kyle Rudolph, breaks the tackle. He gets to about, I think they're going to field him at the 49, and that is where they're going to spot him. And to close out your statement, Moises, I just say thank you for going and subscribing, man. It means a lot. But if you have not already, download the Hot Mic app, get it on your phone. You have an opportunity to enter for a Amazon gift card. Steelers 75, yo, is my man Oreo in the house? Indeed he was. And we got a Saints sack taking down Kirk Cousins on 3rd and long. That's going to push them further back, and we will see the punt unit. Deep crossing route, very slow sort of situation. I'm not too sure if they were going full speed. Great coverage by the Saints. Pug Killer 6969 says, who will you start, bench, or cut? Dalvin Cook, Christian McCaffrey, or Derrick Henry? I'll tell you this much. I'll start Christian McCaffrey. I'll bench. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll start Christian McCaffrey. I'll bench Derrick Henry. I'll cut Dalvin Cook. If I had to make a decision of those three, that's what I'd do. Originally, I was going to say start. That's why you saw me a little bit hesitant. I was going to start Derrick Henry. But Christian McCaffrey not only gives you the rushing yards, he also aids you in the receiving as well. So I'd rather take, and Derrick Henry can aid you in the receiving as well as too. But I'd probably lean more towards Christian McCaffrey because he's more of the complete back. So I'll say Christian McCaffrey, bench Derrick Henry, and I'd cut Dalvin Cook because I don't think Cook is better than either of them. And Cook is still, as of right now, top 5 running back in the league, arguably. Nah, I'd probably put him at 6. Le'Veon Bell, Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley. But then again, Le'Veon this season was abysmal. So am I saying Le'Veon Bell because of what he was with the Steelers? Because the last time we saw Bell in a black and yellow uniform, he was the best running back in the league. So, you know what? I'll put Cook over Le'Veon Bell. I'll put him at that 5 slot. I'll do that. And ladies and gentlemen, we could do that rank right now. All right, top 5 running backs in the league right now. I say the top 5 in no particular order. This is no particular order. Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott, Dalvin Cook. That is my top 5 running backs in the league right now. What is your top 5 running backs? I hope I didn't leave somebody off the list that I should have not left off the list. Yeah, I think those are my, I'd say those are my 5. Nick Chubb played very stellar, but I can't put him in there yet. But that's my 5. Ooh, Alvin Kamara, Alvin Kamara or Dalvin Cook? Alvin Kamara or Dalvin Cook? That's a tough one. Alvin Kamara or Dalvin Cook? I'm so happy you guys said Kamara because that's who said Devontae Freeman? Who said Devontae Freeman? Get that out of here. Oh boy. You know what? I might have to move Dalvin Cook, man. I might have to move Dalvin Cook, man. Alvin Kamara. I don't know how the hell I done forgot. Oh. Aaron Jones, no. Aaron Jones had a great season, but he needs to show me more to be put into that top 5 category. We're not going by just one season. Body of work. Body of work and where you stand right now. But then again, that would be a bit antithetical to say body of work, because at that point, you'd have to throw Adrian Peterson in there. But we're talking about what have you done? Okay, let's say last 3 seasons, production-wise. Who can we say is there? Joe Mixon is killing. He is doing extremely well. But I can't put him over those 5, man. Jalen, I can't say Marshawn Lynch. He ain't do nothing since 2015. Maul Allen, I'm right there with you. I'd say CMC, Henry, Zeke, Saquon, and Kamara. I think that'd be my top 5. Oh boy, Todd Gurley. God, Lord. How did I forget Todd Gurley? How did I forget Todd Gurley? Oh boy. This was a relatively down season for Gurley. Oh, you can't forget Gurley, man. You can't forget Gurley. This is tough. This is tough. Derrick Henry had a hell of a season, but you know what? If I'm not going to take out Kamara to put in Gurley, I think I'd have to take out Henry to put in Gurley. Oh boy. You know what? Oh, wow. How can I forget Todd Gurley? That's a tough one. This is hard, man. This is hard. Michael Thomas moving the chains. My doppelganger who plays for the New Orleans Saints is moving the chains. You know what? I got to change my top 5. This is what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. This is my top 5 now. This is going to be rather controversial. No order. Todd Gurley, CMC, Saquon Barkley, Zeke, Alvin Kamara. 6, 7, and 8 in no particular order. Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook, and how am I forgetting this other name? And Le'Veon Bell. I can't put Nick Chubb in there yet. Wow, ball was nearly intercepted by Danielle Hunter. I can't put Nick Chubb in there yet. Mark Ingram does produce, but Mark Ingram ain't on the level of those other running backs. Alvin Kamara in year number 4 is already better than Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram statistically this man's hellacious, but he's not one of those running backs who put fear in your team. He's not somebody where you circle on the bulletin board like, yo, we got to stop this man. And Mark Ingram is an absolute beast. In my opinion, he only needs 5 more seasons with this same kind of production, and you're looking at a Hall of Fame career. I'm telling you right now. But I can't put Mark Ingram up there higher than those guys. Maybe a bit higher than Dalvin Cook. To be quite honest with you, I could put Mark Ingram over Dalvin Cook. 3rd and 9 is going to be stopped of the first, and we're going to see a punt again from the Saints. You know what? My prediction for the score may have been way too high. I said 42-13. I'm not one to go and just switch up my prediction, so I'm going to stay with the same one, but damn it, I'm taking this L on my prediction. I'll eat the L right now. Is this an L? I'm going to take a bite like Jameis Winston. I'm eating the L. Ooh, I actually bit kind of hard into my thumb. Wow. Is this what Jeffrey Dahmer felt like? Then again, he wasn't eating himself. He was eating other people. I bit the hell out my thumb. Good Lord. For alligator, use crunch. Han Doom, use bite. What's wrong with me? I'm eating myself on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Only in Hold My Nugget Studios do you see your commentators eat themselves. What is the matter with me? But yeah, man, this is a very tough situation. It all comes down to your own preference. I'm seeing some people say Melvin Gordon. I can't put him in there. Oh, Chinky 2 Cups. I saw somebody else ask me about AB and Snell, or I should say Connor and Snell. So I'll just answer your question now. It says, as a Steelers fan, how do I feel feeling about James Conner. I think if James Conner's healthy, he's one of the he's a probably well, he's definitely a top 15 running back in the league when he's healthy. Top 10. That all depends on his production moving forward. But I like James Conner. When he's healthy, I really do like him. Give him at least 20 carries. I think he could be a hell of a running back. Greatness says stop sleeping on Aaron Jones. I'm not sleeping on Aaron Jones. But we've really only seen one season where he's really hitting it hard. Last year, it was him and Jamal Williams splitting the carries. So this was the year where we saw Aaron Jones really be the man. But one season isn't enough to impress me. Two guns to you puts 2 on it, says, where is the second game highlight commentary? Need that in my life. Once halftime happens, it's getting released. All the information is already, uploaded. And I know what you're saying when you talk about, and this is why it's a bit antithetical for me, because when you do say, yo, but you just said you need more tape, but Saquon's in your top 5, and he only played 2 years. Saquon has generational talent. It's the sort of thing that you can't ignore, similar to what we saw from Zeke. After 2 seasons, you knew Zeke was a top 5 running back in the league. You didn't have to wait to see more. Aaron Jones, I got to see a little bit more. I need to know if this is going to be a one-off sort of situation. Larry Johnson. Or are we going to see, this man be consistent moving forward? So that's where, we're at right now. And I know what you mean. I know exactly what you guys are saying. I get it. I can point out where I'm being the complete antithesis of what it is that I'm trying to say. I know. It could be a bit confusing. Top 5 receivers in the NFL. I feel like we did this one before, but if AB was playing, he'd already be in there. But of course, he's not. He's just somewhere making songs. I got a whole lot of money, whole lot of money. I got a whole lot of money, whole lot of money. I don't know what music AB thought he was making. Did anybody listen to AB's song on iTunes? I went to iTunes, but I don't got iTunes. I only listened to like the first 30 seconds, and it just kept repeating the same thing. I got a whole lot of money. Oh, a lot of money. I got a whole lot of money. Oh, a lot of money. That's all I kept hearing. 1st and 10. Dalvin Cook picks up 3, but my top 5 receivers in the NFL. Michael Thomas, number 1. Julio Jones, DeAndre Hopkins. Mike Evans. And then Adam Thielen on the toss reverse. He's going to pick up 2, maybe 3. Tyreek Hill. Those are my 5. Those are my 5. Michael Thomas, Julio Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill. That's my current top 5. Larry Fitzgerald had a hell of a career. He's not a top 5 receiver right now. He's nowhere near his prime. It's just like saying Tom Brady's a top 5 quarterback right now when he's not. He's not a top 5 quarterback right now. And when I say right now, I'm talking about playing. Wow, pass nearly intercepted. Hell of a play by P.J. Williams. But that's my top 5. And Thomas Scott, you're absolutely correct. That's how I feel about Saquon. When you watch Saquon play, you see, this guy has generational talent. That's the only reason why I'll accelerate the speed of me putting him in the top 5. Just like Julio Jones. When Julio Jones first came to the league, after 2 years, you had to say, whoa, wait a minute. This guy got it. Michael Thomas, I was apprehensive because with receivers, I've never been one to immediately put them in there, similar to OBJ. But Michael Thomas, I was very slow with it. I said after year number 3, I said, this is the year that makes or breaks it for me to put him into top 5. I said the top tier coming into the season was AB, Julio Jones, DeAndre Hopkins. They were in a class by themselves. But I felt as if Michael Thomas, Mike Evans, AJ Green, OBJ, and there's one more receiver that I'm forgetting. That's right here on the cusp of being at that top tier. And Michael Thomas broke right through, and he's put himself right now as the best receiver in football. Bottom line, you can't ignore it. Best receiver in football. Feel how you want to feel, but that's where it at. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. In a few minutes, we will be, putting in our sweepstakes to see who is, and OBJ is not a top 5 receiver right now. Thank you so much for you guys who are saying that he's not. But Deebo Samuel. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Hot Mic app, soon enough, we will be giving away a $50 Amazon gift card. How do you enter, you may ask? Well, what you got to do is download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. It is absolutely free. All right? Get it on your iPhone. Get it on your Android. Get it on your Apple product. Get it on whatever sort of, phone that uses the Play Store or even your tablet. You can get it on all devices. All right? Absolutely free. Once you get onto the Hot Mic app, what you're going to do is go use the promo code Adonis, all caps. Adonis, Adonis, all caps. Once you get onto the app, go to broadcasters, follow the Chiseled Adonis. Also, go to your Twitter, go to your Instagram, whatever one that it is that you have. All right, follow Hot Mic Incorporated. Hot Mic INC. Give them a follow, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Twitter. And now, once you enter, Hold My Nugget Studios on the Hot Mic app, hit the bottom tweet button. It is right there for you. Let the people know that you're tuned in, and immediately you will be brought into the opportunity to win yourself an Amazon gift card. Then we'll have a trivia question at the 6-minute mark. If there's still a drive going on that seems as if it could lead to a score, we'll wait until the drive is over. But you have an opportunity to win yourself an Amazon gift card. You can answer the trivia question on YouTube if you'd like, but you will not win if you answer first regardless. Hot Mic is where it's at. We've had 2 winners yesterday. Shout out to JP and Jay Coleman. Both these guys walked away with an Amazon gift card. So today, you have an opportunity to get that in your pocket. But you got to download the Hot Mic app. Kid Vicious puts 5 on it. Says, I saw some Falcons fans on your Instagram getting mad that Michael Thomas was starting over Julio. Do you agree with that sentiment? You're on Instagram regarding the first team All-Pro. It's ridiculous if you thought that Julio should get it over Michael Thomas. That's crazy. I think they were more upset at the fact that Julio didn't get the first team All-Pro, but DeAndre Hopkins did. I think they were more mad that DeAndre Hopkins got it than Julio Jones. And to be quite honest with you, it could have went either way. It honestly could have went either way. So I understand their frustrations, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Lamar Sorrell says Nick Folk is the reason why the Patriots lost. You're damn right he is. I got a question, and I asked it during the commentary as well. Nick Folk started making kicks. We've got an impending World War III. Coincidence? I think not. Taysom Hill picks up the first down for the Saints to the 45. Anthony Bain puts 2 on. It says Hopkins is the best receiver. Got stats with bad QBs. That was 2 years ago, though. Watson has been healthy now. So we can't continue to use, from before. Right now, from where we sit right now, Michael Thomas is the best receiver in football. The production over the course of the last 4 years, and I'm a stats guy. Not only stats, but impact as well. Michael Thomas isn't just a receiver who's eating because Drew Brees is throwing him the football. You saw when Brees missed those 6 games, Thomas ain't miss a beat with Teddy Bridgewater. He's the best receiver in football. But for me, Hopkins is number 2. Taysom Hill going deep, connects with his man, caught inside the 5. That's Harris, utilizing this little bit of speed. This man's about 5 foot something. And Taysom Hill, once again, Swiss Army knife. This white man cannot be stopped. Put him in a Power Rangers commercial. White power. I don't think he should probably say that, though, because, it's going to be taken out of context in the current, state that we live in right now, the extremely PC world. But regardless of the fact, he's got himself inside the 5. Did you see the route from Harris? Did you see that route from Harris? Xavier Rhodes started running towards the goal line, or I should say he started running towards the pylon when he was supposed to be running towards the post and gets beat once again. Xavier Rhodes is struggling, and Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura would go into the end zone. Touchdown Saints. They're the first team to find the end zone and take a 9-3 lead over the Vikings. What a pass by Taysom Hill. This man just loves to play football. He says, I could be a starting quarterback for a team somewhere, but I've got a role here. Getting the job done. Ashton White says Chris Carson is top 5. No, he is not. What a play. Chinky 2 Cup says, what's the top tier QBs? Patrick Mahomes, because you could see off the eye test, Mahomes got it. He's just like the same way I felt about Saquon Barkley. I was apprehensive to say, yo, I'm going to put Mahomes in the top 5. But last year, you throw for 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards. It's kind of hard to say, yo, wait a minute. And you see with the eye test, he wins the eye test. So I'd have to say Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. Those 3 are definite. Tom Brady has since fallen out. He's not what he used to be. Lamar Jackson, I need to see more from Lamar, man. This season would make me want to put him into the top 5, but I don't know if next year they're going to figure him out. So I'll just dangle Lamar. Breeze, without question, Breeze. And last but not least, so we have Mahomes, we have Wilson, we have Rodgers, we have Breeze. And the last position for quarterback in the top tier for me, man, would I put, just, you know what, man, I think I might have to just, I would probably have to put Lamar. Oh, boy, this is tough. Do I put Lamar in there? Would I put Lamar in there? I'm not putting Jimmy G. It's far too early to put Jimmy G. I can't put Carson Wentz or Dak Prescott in that top tier of top 5 quarterbacks. No. After the season Jared Goff had, he messed up his opportunity to put himself there. Kirk Cousins, I can't do that. You know what? I'm going to have to put Lamar Jackson. And you know what hurts my soul? It should be Matt Ryan. It should be Matt Ryan. Big Ben, no. If this was 2 years ago, hell, even at the end of last year, regardless of the fact that the man threw 16 interceptions, you can tell those passes, it was similar to Brett Favre. You'll throw those picks, but it's not like, these aren't picks that are, done in the effort of winning. But before we get to the kickoff, let's first move this 3. And ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is because we got 10 points on the board and we got to get those big numbers. It's time for the hashtag BigAss10. There's the 1. Let me add the 0 and get in betwixt both numbers so you can take your screenshot and send it out on your Twitter. Here we go. Oh, I feel my bladder going. They better go to a commercial break real soon. There's the 10. Hashtag BigAss10. Let me get it a little bit more over here. Bam. Hashtag BigAss10. And in the little bit of the Edge and Christian, challenge, for those with the benefit of flash photography, I'm now going to freeze for a 5-second pose. Hashtag BigAss10. The Saints winning over the Minnesota Vikings. Cousins going deep. The pass broken up. And ladies and gentlemen, if you did take that screenshot, share that on your Twitter. Xavier Rhodes talking a gang of trash to his teammates, saying, hey, man, don't disrespect me. Remember when I was a Pro Bowler? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Xavier Rhodes been getting his ass whipped all season long. And ladies and gentlemen, this might just be his last season with the Minnesota Vikings. And on 2nd and 10, gain of about 3 yards. 3rd and long. Harrison Smith upset, frustrated. Xavier Rhodes been messing up all season long, and you know that boy's a Florida boy, so he gonna be in his feelings. He don't want to touch nobody's hand. He feel like the team fixing to turn on him. Mike Zimmer saying, damn it, we will. We gonna consider you Blair Walsh by the end of this game. 8:30 left on the clock in the second quarter. 3rd and 7. Kirk Cousins takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Throws it over the middle. He will connect with Kyle Rudolph, the red zone reindeer. Breaks a couple of tackles, and he's going to cross the 40-yard line to the 42, keeping that drive alive. Mason says, hashtag Lizzo, size 10. And ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys for tuning in to Hold My Nugget Studios live on the Hot Mic app. We currently are at 2,082 followers. And ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know already, the All the Smoke podcast is now on Hot Mic, waiting for the opportunity to come and usurp the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. Matt Barnes is gaining on me by about 600 followers. We got to make sure that we stay number one on the Hot Mic app. So what I need you to do is download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis. It's absolutely free, and get it on your phone as Dalvin Cook would activate his dreadlock powers and carry it to the other 40-yard line for the Minnesota Vikings. Big time first down, gain of about 20, and they are now in Saints territory. Look at the block outside and the vision of Dalvin Cook. Hair Chronicles 6 verses 12. If it wasn't for Pusha T, we'd have never known that Drake had a son. Trust in the power of the dreadlocks, you'll get a big-time run. The Saints have allowed 91 rush yards already. Alexander Madison with the carry going nowhere. Damon Gibson asks, who's my favorite Steelers running back? Mine is D'Angelo Williams. He led the league in rushing TDs in 2015. You must be very young if your favorite Steelers running back of all time is D'Angelo Williams. But I'll say my favorite Steelers running back is Jerome Bettis. Kyle Coughlin says, Vikings last wild card game, Blair Walsh. Absolutely. 2nd and 9. I Twerkley says, Adonis, your voice been absolutely deleted. Is this a genjutsu? Well, it was starting to leave at the conclusion of last night's live stream, but I'm a man of the people, so I will not sit over here and say, well, I don't got no voice, so I can't come in fellowship with you guys. And we are approaching the 6-minute mark, so soon enough you will get your opportunity to win this Amazon gift card. So for the last time, what I need you guys to do is download that Hot Mic app and get yourself an opportunity to win yourself a $50 Amazon gift card. Moises Sambrano says, shout out his name. Or is it Moses? But it's an empty backfield right now for the Vikings on 3rd and 5, under 6 minutes to play. Kirk Cousins takes the snap. Does he have time? Yes, he does. He throws it towards his left-hand side. It's caught by Adam Thielen. He gets out of bounds. Extends the drive and keeps my bladder from being able to release the urine that is being held in it as we speak. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We have an opportunity to give the Amazon gift card away. The trivia question is coming in just a little bit after this play, but I will give you in YouTube land one last opportunity. Download the Hot Mic app. Use a promo code Adonis. Follow the Chiseled Adonis on Hot Mic. When you get into Hot Mic, tweet out to your followers that you are indeed tuned in, and I need you to do one or two things for me. Follow the Hot Mic Instagram or Twitter page, one or the other or both, which is better, and that can aid you in winning yourself this Amazon gift card. But Sean Overy sends me 5 and says, thoughts on Coach of the Year? Do you think Mike Vrabel should be in there? Mike Vrabel should now be in the contention. Originally, it was going to be Mike Tomlin, but the way I'm looking at it right now, it's either Kyle Shanahan or it's going to be John Harbaugh. And to be quite honest with you, I think John Harbaugh fixing to get that Coach of the Year. Shanahan had a hell of a turnaround, but when Harbaugh changed his entire offense for Lamar Jackson. Dumped off to Dalvin Cook. He's got a block. He's going to run it inside the 5, out of bounds at the 4. And here is the Damon Gibson said he's 15, so he's pretty young. That makes sense. Here is the trivia question for you guys. I need drum roll, please. They need to hurry up and go to commercial. My bladder is about to explode. I need to see those drums. Also, Doug Peterson should be in the conversation as well, but Doug Peterson ain't fixing to win it. Jeremy says Harbaugh is overrated. Don't say that. Don't say that. Here are the drum rolls. Oh, thank God. Right on time is going to commercial. For this, the $50 Amazon gift card. Here we are. Which Vikings player recovered a fumble and returned it 66 yards in the opposite direction? Which Vikings player recovered a fumble and returned it 66 yards in the opposite direction? I have said this numerous times in my commentary. There is no way that you guys who are fans of the Chiseled Adonis cannot get this right. Which Vikings player recovered a fumble and ran in the opposite direction 66 yards? And ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. We have a winner. I'm seeing a ton of the names come in. And although the right answer may be in here, it's about who said it first. And the winner of the $50 Amazon gift card and the Ray J I Hit It First competition, you remember that Ray J song, is once again the man with the quick thumbs. JP has won. JP has won. Jim Marshall is the correct answer. Ran the wrong way and resulted in a safety for the other team. JP, you have won again. Just beat out the thumbs of the Ultimate Oreo. The Ultimate Oreo, you would have made it if you were just about a half second faster. JP has won. You were 1 second late, Ultimate Oreo. And for back-to-back days, JP has been a victor of the Amazon gift card giveaway. Congrats to JP. You have won once again. Congratulations to you. And let me just go and grab your Twitter information, and I'll have my people send it out to your people. Congratulations once again. And ladies and gentlemen, you can be a repeat winner. There's no way that, if you win one time, you can't win again. You can always win. You just got to be quick on your thumbs. Congratulations to JP. The Ultimate Oreo just missed out. I feel for you, brother. Yesterday you were at work, so you had to step out on the stream. You came in today. You were able to catch it. You almost got yourself that gift card. I feel for you. Will says, I was tempted to just put down Jim Marshall because any Vikings question is probably about that play or Randy Anderson. Hell of a job by JP getting it correct. Also, I believe Jim Marshall has the most fumble recoveries in NFL history, if I'm not mistaken. However, although he is in the Vikings Ring of Honor, would you believe Jim Marshall isn't in the Hall of Fame, and he should be? He played an NFL record 270 games by the time he retired. First and goal, handoff to Madison. He does not make it into the end zone as my bladder begins to scream. 4 minutes remain on the clock. Rated Easy E says, Chiseled got that bladder of steel. Oh, no, I do not. I got that bladder of let's just say, what is the name of that paper that is damn near see-through? Kiko, Alonso's on the ground. There's an Alonso on the ground. Thank the Lord there's an injury timeout. Brothers and sisters, I will be right back. This urine about to fly out of my appendage so doggone fast, I may fly to the upper room. I'm going to turn into a hot air balloon in the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in just a little bit. Whew, let's go. I missed the play. I missed the play. Whew. Boy, that was exhausting. That was exhausting. Somebody said, where's my tube and my water bottle? No, I'm not going to pee in no water bottle in my own house. Are you out of your mind? All right. Skylar says to JP, follow him on Twitter. Hey, JP, follow Hot Mike on Twitter. Do me a favor, follow Hot Mike on Twitter, so they can DM you the information. I'm not too sure if they were able to reach out to you yesterday through Instagram or Twitter, wherever the case may be. Follow Hot Mike on Twitter so they can reach out to you and send you what you need. Oh, I missed 2 plays. Good Lord. Of course, well, Venom, yes, I washed my hands. They're currently, wet, a little bit wet. They got to air dry them. No time to grab a towel. I thought Kiko Alonso was hurt. What the hell? Did they just kick him off the field? Ryan Williams says, yo, Adonis, what do you think about Big Ben if he does come back? Do you think he still has some left in the tank? Yes. It's not going to be much, but yes. Dalvin Cook on the toss on 3rd and goal will not make it out. Great tackle by Davis, who was named as a first-team All-Pro over the Kiki of Luke's. I say Kiki of Luke's. Over the Luke of Keekly's. A lot of people were upset about that, but he shows you why. As he'd stop Dalvin Cook and force Dan Bailey to come out onto the field, or Mike Zimmer might just roll the dice. Damon Gibson says you'd pee in a bottle in someone else's house, but not your own. I'd never pee in a bottle in other people's house. I use the bathroom. If I ain't going to pee in the bathroom, I'm fixing to pee on your floor right now. And we can fight. Make your location public. Well, then again, you wouldn't have to because I'll be in your house peeing on the floor. There's the kick from Dan Bailey. Oh, I thought he missed that one. Through the uprights, and it's good. It's a weak-ass 3 points, but, ladies and gentlemen, when you add 2 weak-ass threes, it now comes a little bit strong. Because 3 plus 3 equals what? It equals 6. But in Hold My Nuggets Studios, what is the size of our 6s? Can I get a drum roll, please? Let me see those drum roll emojis. Because it is about time that we let the Crips know how we feel about them. It is about time that we play a little bit of CeeLo, roll the dice, and we get the highest number that's possible. Why is that? Because we've got a hashtag BigAss6. Hashtag BigAss6. And time to take, for those with the benefit of flash photography, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. Bam! There we go. I think I started to blink at 4 seconds, whatever the case may be. 6 points for the Vikings. The ball is going to be fielded out of the end zone by Harris. He's going to get to the 24. Hashtag LizzoAss6. There we go. I like the face. I've been making that face since I was in 6th grade. Actually in my junior high school yearbook, that's the face I made in our class photo. I'll probably post it again because I did a 10-year challenge, and I had the photo from 2008, 2012, and then 2018. I'll probably make it again because now we're in 2020. The ball right off the hands of I believe that was that Smith or was that Thomas? Smith or maybe yes, that was Smith. He made Sendejo look like a pendejo, and he could not go, and he was getting beat, but Smith got to catch that. The Ultimate Oreo says, gonna pee on my goddamn floor. Fuck out of here. Hey, man, if the bathroom is not open, I got to go. Maybe your garbage can. I ain't peeing in no bottle, I'll tell you that much. 4th and 2. I said 4th and 2. Gain of 4 on 2nd down. 3rd and long situation. Well, 3rd and 7 for the New Orleans Saints. Darian Freeman says that's the face you make when your best friend fought. Drew Brees going deep. The pass intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Harris, who is tied for the league lead in INTs. He's going to get an opportunity for a return and brings it to the 41-yard line. 46-yard line, I believe. He had 6 picks, tied with Tre'Davious White and Stephon Gilmore. And here he is making a play in the postseason. However, will he suffer the same fate as his fellow interception leaders, as we saw Tre'Davious White and Stephon Gilmore leave on the same day? Ted Ginn wearing a little bit of ice, man. Did you see this man's neck? Did you see the ice on this man's neck? How does he not have a cold? He should be sounding like me on the sideline. You saw the jewelry this man had on his neck? I hope he don't run into Aqib Talib. Oh, my Lord. Look at it, look at it, look at it. You see that ice? You see that? Whoa, my Lord. This man, I can't even woo. Whoa. Oh, nah. Nah, we not wooing, man. We are not wooing. Did you hear that? Ric Flair might just call for me to be whacked. Dalvin Cook, gain of 2 yards. Whoa. Okay, that was better, but that was still bad. Whoa. Okay, that's terrible. Woo! Okay, that was much better. Woo! All right, we got it back. We got it back. I could woo. I just can't, I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. All right, it's still bad. It's still bad, but it's coming back. It's coming back. Soulless Blaze in the building. Thanks for tuning in, Soulless Blaze. I don't think I saw you in the last stream. I cannot recall, but welcome. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. Oh, we had another donation came in. My bad. I must have just now saw it. Gerard Rocourt puts another 10 on it. Says, let's go Saints, baby. Shout out to Gerard putting 60 on it in the past 2 days. I appreciate you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to donate to the stream, you have your super chat option, but YouTube takes about 30% of that. So if you'd like to send all of it over to Hold My Nugget Studios, you have, options. You got PayPal, you got Patreon, you got Venmo, you got Square Cash. And I appreciate all you guys who do choose to donate to the Hold My Nugget Studios and the Chiseled Adonis, because you keep things moving here. We're in the process of upgrading our equipment. As for 2020, we've got to, level up our content. So I thank you guys for aiding in the growth of Hold My Nuggets Incorporated. Junior says, when the pick happened, give me that. Indeed, Chris Brown was out there. Damon Gibson says, everybody, the Chiseled Adonis can now, whoa, tell your friends. Maybe my voice is coming back. I drunk my last tea earlier, man. Look at the tea bag. Look at this tea bag. If you played, a little bit of a Call of Duty, or a Gears of War, or a Halo, back in the 2008 to 2012 era, because I'm not too sure if they do it now. I don't play video games like that. This was what would happen to your face when you die. People would come over, and for no apparent reason, we gonna teabag you. That's all that was happening. Let's put this away, though, because that looks kind of disturbing. We ain't gonna keep looking at that. Not really a big fan of what that looked like. All right, 2nd and 8. Pass over the middle, wide open is Adam Thielen. Fly guy life, puts 3 on it. Says Lizzo sat on the Chiseled Adonis' throat, crushed his vocals. Please, no. The Ultimate Oreo says, hits rapidly. Levi Wright says, weak-ass teabag. Why you gotta do that, Levi? Why you gotta do that? Snap from Kirk Cousins. It's going to be broken up. Dylan says big ass teabag. Big ass teabag. Was it big? I mean, there was big teabags when people getting their asses whipped in Halo. Will says, Lamar, remember last Sunday, this chat is no longer PG. Hey, we're not doing that. We are a PG broadcast. We are suited for work. SFW. We not out of line. Delvin Cook with the carry to the 18-yard line. Don't mind me looking around. That doesn't mean I'm suspicious. Not at all. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We've got over 180. Why is Terry Bradshaw shuffling? What? Yo, he kind of looks like the Colonel. Hey, he looks like the Colonel from that angle. He just needs the hair at the top of the head. But yeah, man, Terry's a trip. Third and 4. 2 timeouts remain for both teams. 1:17 on the clock. Oh, let me make sure that I have the tags and everything set up for halftime when we release the commentary. Make sure I get that up for you guys. Cousins takes the snap, looking towards his left, connects with Adam Thielen, who gets out of bounds and stops the clock. Wow. They called timeout. Wow. Wow, Mike Zimmer. Damn. They couldn't get the snap early, so they had to use a timeout when they would have had a first down. That's a shame. That may come back to haunt them. And ladies and gentlemen, at the top of halftime, the commentary for the Titans versus the Patriots will be released. Just putting the tags in here so people will be able to find the video. Kirk family member Cousins' pass is still caught by Thielen, but he's inbounds this time, so the clock will move. They pretty much went to the line and said SOS, same old shit. And they were able to pick up a first down. Candace says the PG rating went out the door after that hashtag big ass cookie. Well, the brother was just trying to eat a cookie. Nobody had to make it not suited for work. First and goal. We're approaching 30 seconds remaining. They don't get the snap. Indeed, they do. Kirk Cousins, but here comes the pressure. Throws it for Kyle Rudolph, the red zone reindeer, but it's incomplete. Tyler says there would have been a delay of game. Indeed, there would have been, but they should have took the snap beforehand. That's on the center. We keep seeing this center snap the ball extremely late. Second and goal from the 5. Motion man is Diggs. The handoff to Dalvin Cook. He's going to go into the end zone and give the Vikings the lead over New Orleans just before halftime. And he says, hey, let's go to the locker room. And the Saints face their first deficit of the day. Great job by the Vikings putting to bed my prediction, but with this upcoming field goal, they will have gotten to 13. My prediction was Saints over the Vikings 42-13. So can the Saints mess around and score 32 points in the next 2 periods? That is yet to be seen. But Dan Bailey gives the Saints, or I should say, gives the Vikings a 13-10 lead. And you know what? There was a touchdown that was scored, so I'm not going to slide in this weak-ass 3. I'm going to get rid of this weak-ass 3, right? I'm not going to slide in a 0. I ain't going to slide in this 7. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to get rid of the 6. You know what we bringing in? We bringing in another 1. We bringing in a big-ass 1. That's what we doing. Hashtag big-ass 1. And you know what we going to do? Because it was a touchdown just before halftime. Although it is a weak-ass 3. I heard Jason was outside. Michael Myers wasn't too far. Freddy Krueger was in the area. It must have been Friday the 13th, although it is January 5th, the Sunday. But we going to take this 3, and we going to make it a hashtag big-ass 3. Now we got a big 13 on the screen. Let me get in betwixt the 13. Hashtag big-ass 13. Damn it, we're getting a good return over here. I need this man to go down so I can do for my screenshot, but he's going to carry it into Vikings territory to the 45. And Tom, ladies and gentlemen, for those with the benefits of flash photography, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for your screenshots. Damn it, I blinked. We're going to do it again. There we are. Big 13 for the Vikings. Damn it. Now we got to get this back down to an appropriate size. Drew Brees is Jesus going over the middle. He connects with Michael Thomas. They've got 2 timeouts, and you got to call that timeout now. And the Saints now in business. Great catch by Thomas, keeping that football off the ground. That's textbook right there. His hands bounced right off the floor, too. Calvin Davis says, Michael Thomas look around with his look-alike with his head. God damn it. Don't come at my head like that. Honey, eat your finger, do like that. What a job. What a job. $43-yard attempt for Will Lutz. The kick is no good. It's no good. Wide to the right. Will Lutz missing his first field goal in, I believe, 17 attempts. Wide to the right. This is points that the Saints will wish that they had. It's no good. No good. And the Vikings maintain a 13-10 lead over the New Orleans Saints in game number 2 of your 2019 NFL playoff wildcard weekend game highlight commentary, covered by the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a little bit of a commercial break until the start of the second half, but we have a little bit of entertainment for your halftime show. What is that, you may ask? The game highlight commentary for your Patriots taking on your Tennessee Titans. That will be premiered in 3 minutes. You're not going to want to miss it. So we're going to go to a little bit of a commercial here, and we'll see you in the second half. But head over to the chat room and tune in for the commentary being premiered as we speak. I'll see you over there. All right. I see we're writing people down in the Death Note as we speak on the back on the commentary. We're writing people down in the Death Note. But when you head back over to the stream, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh my lord. Ooh, I was trying to rush get myself some salad. Make sure I'm not muted. All right. But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in the stream. I appreciate you guys who went over and watched the premiere. Sure, we are back here. Where are you guys at? There's the snap to Camaro. Gain of a few. You should be back everywhere. Whew. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on Hot Mic and Hold My Nugget Studios here on YouTube. 13-10 is your current score. The Vikings winning on the road in New England. I said in New England. In New Orleans, in the Bayou. 13-10. 14-20 remains on the clock in the third quarter. Drew Brees is Jesus on the move towards his left. He's going to run for about a gain of 5, setting up a 3rd and 3 situation. A lot of people wondering if history is going to repeat itself. Are the Vikings going to take down the Saints once again? Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Only time will tell. Darian Freeman says he's back on Hot Mic. Welcome back. Brees takes the snap, looks towards his right, connects with Latavius Murray. He's able to pick up the first down. They needed 3. He gets 5. Had to dab on that ass to go and sneeze real quick. Darian Freeman says my voice sounds like as if I had got absolutely deleted. That's absolutely true. True. My voice said, all right, I'm going to head out. That's exactly what happened with my voice. Brees takes the snap from the 35. Looking towards his left, he's got Michael Thomas once again. Gain of 6. And you know what? I'm a bit concerned. I haven't seen Xavier Rhodes. Perhaps I'm not looking for him, but was he taken out of the game? Jay Coleman says your voice was messed up last night. I recorded it this morning. My voice still messed up. I didn't get an opportunity to warm up during halftime, but I'm still going to get that I got a feeling. I'm going to wait till the Vikings' next possession. They had a trips bunch to the right. Latavius Murray is able to set up what probably should be a 3rd and 2, or about a 3rd and 1.5. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios in the live premiere. The commentary just ended for the New England Patriots being written down in the Death Note. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream where we saw the Patriots get absolutely deleted. Turns out I can actually premiere it directly from here too. So who knows? I'll probably get like the browser that I can put over in the feature and then have it in there so you guys can see. Alvin Kamara reverses field. He's going to be taken down for a loss of 6. What a play by Minnesota to get a stop. Getting the job done. I believe the commentary should be uploaded on Facebook as we speak. It should be up. As long as I don't have to worry about Disney coming and blocking the videos. I know they should be up on Instagram as we speak. We'll see what the progression of that will be. I've had to, go and dispute Facebook damn near every single day But thank you guys for tuning in. And also, might have to point out for the donations, we've got a couple of new patrons. So, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause around. Thank you to Travis Wilson Sr. becoming a $25 patron. I appreciate you. Thomas H. becoming a $5 patron. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting. Means a lot to have your support. I need some water. I feel my voice is starting to leave completely. $13-10 is your lead in favor of the Minnesota Vikings. Thank you to all patrons and individuals who donate to the stream. Means a lot to have your support. Fly Guy Live says, where's the hashtag Black Cat Curse? 13 is bad. Malik says Nick Folk was the first person in the Death Note. Was he? Was he? I have no clue. I can't remember. Who was the first person I put in the Death Note? I cannot remember. Hentai Official says, isn't it halftime? Oh no, it's past halftime. Joel says the first time setting up the TV. I appreciate you setting it up. Benjamin says Sweet Home Alabama. Lino says the long arm of the mouse chiseled. Now, Matt Gay was the first one in the Death Note this season. Speedy 87 is saying, can't believe this. I'm saying it as a Packers fan, but go Vikings. Because he does not want to see the Saints. Let's make sure I am not. Okay, yeah, the video should still be up on Facebook. All right, great. Let me just share it so that people can see it, given the video was shared at it was first posted at 12, so I'm sure a lot of people did not see it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we just hit 70,000 followers on Facebook. Kirk Cousins takes the snap from the 12. It's going to be a handoff to Dalvin Cook. He's going to get positive yardage once again. He's going to pick up 11. But there is laundry on the field, ladies and gentlemen. It may be coming back. Holding on the offense, that's going to push them backwards. Going in the opposite direction, that's not the way they want to move. Good Lord, you can't share from Facebook? What is going on? I'll share it from my phone then. First and 16. I guess it was half the distance to the goal. Kirk family member Cousins taking the snap. Hands it to Madison. It's going to be got a gain of 3. Sean Payton looking at his plays for the next drive. I don't know why this man is smiling so delightfully, devilishly. $106 rush yards thus far for the Vikings. Play action fake for Cousins. Looking over the middle. Connects with Dalvin Cook, who's tackled from behind by Cam Jordan. Keenan Jackson says, like the shirt, rest in peace, Chris Benoit. Indeed. Damon Gibson says, would you take AB back on the Steelers? You never actually said. No, I would not. I don't want AB on the Steelers anymore. To hell with AB. And that's not because he left the way that he left. It's just his actions now. The fact that you got an opportunity to get a workout with the New Orleans Saints and you brought your entire camera crew with you, are you out of your mind? Pass over the middle, broken up, incomplete to Johnson. Gene Rodriguez says, yo, Chiseled, why you predicted a blowout this game? Because Minnesota has struggled on the road the entire season. They are 4-4 on the road, and more importantly, the Saints at home have always put up a ton of points. And on top of that, they're 6-1 when Sean Payton and Drew Brees playing at home in the postseason. So they're highly they have a high percentage of putting up a lot of points, and the Vikings struggle playing on the road. That's why I predicted it to be a blowout. This is actually a very big surprise for me. There's a flag on the play, but Harris would return this inside, Vikings territory to the 43. This man has been a godsend free agent pickup, man. Evo says, will Dez and AB play in the XFL? No. They consider the XFL beneath them. Damon Gibson said, would you... Oh, no, I already read that one regarding the AB. Mr. X Comics says the clown did not just bring the camera crew. They told him not to bring an entourage, and he did. What a clown. Indeed, that's a problem. AB, and the craziest thing is, AB, nobody's denying this man's talent. It's not a denying of this man's talent. That's not why he's out of the league. It has nothing to do with that. And I think that's the biggest problem that AB doesn't understand. Look at this man's actions. You want to control the narrative. You want to go and be yourself. That's no problem. But damn it, you can't walk into an organization and expect them to bend to your will. You are replaceable. You thought you were irreplaceable? You didn't hear Beyonce sing? What's the matter with you, AB? Get your head out of your gluteal cleft. Ridiculous. Makes no sense. Hashtag random cucumber. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. If you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, we got 400 plus on YouTube. If you did not know already, you have an opportunity to win an Amazon gift card. So what you got to do is download the Hot Mic app, follow Hot Mic on either Instagram or Twitter, and we'll have a trivia question at about 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, and you'll have an opportunity to win yourself an Amazon gift card. But you got to download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. It is absolutely free. We've already had a winner in the first half, that being JG. So now you have an opportunity to be a winner yourself. Random cucumber. Alright, I ain't doing this no more. I ain't doing it no more. Joel says LeBron actually has the credentials and smarts to not be like AB. Absolutely he does. I had an issue, and here's an issue that I had with LeBron. When AB went on to LeBron's the shop, and AB was talking the way he was talking, nobody checked him. It's one of the reasons why I don't like LeBron's show, The Shop, because it's just a show surrounded by people who just agree with each other. And I don't like being around maniacal yes man. And if I was ever, by any miracle in the future, if this man still had the show and I was brought onto the show, I may just disagree with somebody off rip. Because everybody just sit there and say, yeah. Everybody just agrees with each other. I can't deal with stuff like that. Especially when you know somebody's saying something that you don't agree with. As Drew Brees is taken down by Everson Griffin, sacked at the 7-yard line. Hell of a play. This man just got straight to the quarterback. Look at him from the left end position. Well, the right end position. Gets right past the tackle just to get to Drew Brees with ease. Hell of a play. Hell of a play. Drew Brees thinking to himself, ah, shit. Here we go again. 2nd and 19. Oh, wow, they're at the 9. That's an interesting spot. Brees takes the snap, looking towards his left, connects with Alvin Kamara to the 18-yard line. Hashtag tomato. Steeler 75 says the pizza guy just delivered pizza to his house. Congratulations. And here comes the pizza talk, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot go a stream without the pizza talk. 3rd and 11 from the 18. Brees takes the snap. He's got time. Pass over the middle. Ricocheted into the air is going to be incomplete. And the Saints will punt once again. Evo says, think about this. 32 unanswered points, and Chiseled is right. 32 unanswered points regarding... I know Rhodes is hurt from this, man. There ain't no way Rhodes ain't feeling that. Candace is ordering some pizza as we speak. Joel says he cries and broke. I was crying and broke not too long ago. There was no physical tears, but there were some whimpers. Good Lord. Gene says, am I going to do a Steelers review of the season? Wasn't really thinking of doing one. But sure, why not? I guess so. Perhaps. Jacob says, I ain't got no food. Somebody pass me a plate. Josh B says, someone hit me up and I'll ship you some free pizza. Ship? You ain't saying nothing but a word. Hey, DM me on IG, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever the case may be. You talking about sending away free pizza, shipping, send it in the U.S. freight. Hell, it could be overnight by a week. I don't care. It's free pizza. I'm fixing to eat it. You DM me. I'll tell you where you got to send it. I'll take you up on that offer. Forget everybody else. Don't look at their name. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. All right, you can't see them. You can see me. Look at me. Look at me, Josh B. Send me that pizza. Send me the pizza. I ain't playing. Send me the pizza, man. But, here we go. Muhammad S. Bari says, the best commentary ever. I appreciate you, man. That means a lot. Time to pick up this hashtag half-eaten salad. Oh, you probably can't see it. There's the glare. Let me turn. You know, I don't want to lean it too much. Then it's going to fall on the laptop. Damn it. Can't even really see it like that. Oh, well. Hashtag half-eaten salad. Man, you guys better stop with this moist talk, man. You better stop with this moist. Not doing it. Not doing it. See, I thought I was going to be able to do it. It ain't going to happen. I might have to just take the commercial breaks in order to eat it. Somebody said, hashtag toss that salad. Y'all out of line. Y'all out of line. What's the matter with you? What's wrong with them? Zion Blade says, slide in the DMs for pizza. I ain't mad at you. Whoa, I just sounded good on that one right there. Slide in. Is my voice coming back? He's sliding. We're going to have to try. There's a flag on the play. Pass interference on the defense. Might have to try. I'm gonna have to try the Adam Thielen. Here we go. Whew. I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. Hey, the first one was good. The first one was good. I think my voice coming back. I don't know how it happened. I think my voice coming back. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go. I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so what now, huh? What now? Chiseled Adonis' voice sound like he been eating bricks, huh? He sound like he been chewing on cigarettes. He sound like he been eating ass. He sound like he was born in the 1940s. He sound like he in the 1800s. It don't sound like he could talk no more. Well, I got my voice back, baby. Woo! Let's go. All right, let me tone it down before I end up leaving. I don't want to, mock you guys, and then all of a sudden, end of the stream, I start sounding like I never drunk water in my entire life. Don't want to have that happen. Ball is batted down. Ray B96 says, I think I got my swagger back. Stephon Diggs talking with, wow, that man is very bold. I was gonna say something about Stephon Diggs and Kirk family member Cousins, but there was an extremely bold coach. That man's head was glistening. But we are in the third quarter. Sam, the walking bucket. Currently the third quarter, 6:15 remaining on the clock. Vikings leading over the New Orleans Saints 13-10. Kirk family member Cousins takes the snap. Heavy pressure from Davis. Adam Thielen does make the catch over Marshawn Lattimore. What a play. What a throw by Cousins. Vixen sends two and says, I think Jeffrey Dahmer did not show up. Indeed, he did not. What a pass by Cousins. Here comes the pressure from Davis. Hits all kinds of Cousins' body. You kidding me? He hit the aunt, he hit the uncle, he hit the brother. But magnificent route by Thielen. Completely lost Marshawn Lattimore. You know what's crazy? Thielen was right in front of Lattimore, but Lattimore looked towards the sideline. He ain't know where the hell Thielen made. And the first play Thielen makes all damn day was big time, bringing the Vikings deep into Saints territory. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a game. I mean, we already did, but yeah. 5 catches, 77 yards. Johnson going in motion. I formation. Play action fake. No toss going towards Dalvin Cook. Running back towards his left as Cousins would connect with Johnson. But there's a flag on the play. This could be possible helmet to helmet. But it could be initiated by the offense. As Janoris Jenkins looks in bewilderment, he's rather befuddled, a little perplexed, quite flummoxed, trying to figure out why there was a flag on the play. And if we take a look at the contact here, Jenkins actually, that's all shoulder. Ladies and gentlemen, this should not be a flag. The referee should pick this up. They should pick this up. There is no flag for helmet to helmet. The referees are deliberating. Another referee comes walking over to Janoris Jenkins and rest of New Orleans defense like, hey, man, I don't know what's happening. They're just going to talk it over. We got to talk it over. We're still in fantasy right now. I don't know what fantasy league we're using, but we're in the playoff. We got to figure out if we want Kirk Cousins to score or not. What you talking about? You started New Orleans on your defense. Oh, take the flag off then. We need to make sure we don't give them any automatic first down. Take the flag back up. Listen, New Orleans, it's all good. It's 2nd and 1. There's no first down for the Vikings. There's no more first down. And here we are, 2nd and 1 from the 11. Hand off to Dalvin Cook. He's going to be stopped short participating in the Frank Costanza challenge. I stopped short. Stephon Diggs' mouthpiece is on the floor. Oh, nah. Oh, well, then again, I played football myself, so I know that feeling. When your mouthpiece hit the floor, you still put it back in your mouth. There's a bunch of doggone turf all over the floor. That joint's kind of dirty. At the same time, quarterback licking their fingers after touching all kinds of sweaty shoulder pads and stuff. You know, sports is very unsanitary. There's a play action fake from Cousins. He's going to have somebody running towards the end zone. It's going to be caught by, I believe that to be Stephon Diggs, at the 1-yard line. Tackled by Marcus Williams. What a play. TM, Stephon TM, Diglett used TM 28 digs. Kirk Cousins tries to get into the end zone. He's also participating in the Frank Costanza challenge because, I stopped short. 4 minutes remain in the third quarter, I should say, as the Saints trail the Minnesota Vikings 13-10. I predicted this to be a blowout, but the Vikings say, yeah, to hell with that. Kirk Cousins takes the snap, hands it to Dalvin Cook, who goes, my Lord, I think he stopped short. I thought that'd be a touchdown, but it appears that he stopped. No, wait. The referee says touchdown. That was my initial decision as well. I believe that to be a touchdown. They're going to review it anyway, but I believe this was a touchdown. This is the wrong angle to take a look to see if it's a score or not. You know what? You know what? I think Demario Davis stopped him short, man. Here's the angle. There's the handoff to Dalvin Cook. There's the dive. Ladies and gentlemen, that is stopped short. What a tackle by Demario Davis. That is stopped short. We're going to see third and goal. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody just tried to throw a fist. Whoa. Did anybody just see that? Did anybody just see that? Wait a minute. Take a look. Is that Cam Jordan? Right after the hit. Take a look at Cam Jordan. Look at the top of the right-hand side. Look at the fist. Look at the fist. No. Show us the replay right here. Middle of your screen. Cam Jordan. Look at the fist. Oh, he didn't connect. He didn't connect. I thought he hit him with the Falcon punch. I thought he almost caught him with the fist. But there is no way this is a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. He is stopped short. Wait a minute. What? They confirmed it. Wow, because there was no evidence to overturn it. That is just, wow. 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 That's interesting. He's short. Nostradamus in the building. Huh. The Saints trail by 10. I'm not really a big fan of that being confirmed. I'll tell you this much. The referee who late put his hands up, said touchdown so they could go to review and save the Vikings from having to use the replay. But here's the problem. When you throw that, when you go to review, the three things that must be taken into consideration, clear and obvious visual evidence, significantly hinders. Significantly hinders, you can get rid of that because that's, preferably for pass interference. But clear and obvious visual evidence are taken into account when reviewing these touchdown plays. And because there was no conclusive evidence to go and overturn it, they're going to stay with the original call. So I'm being quite honest with you, man. The Saints got screwed here because it was a late touchdown call from the official. I'm seeing mixed reviews regarding whether it was a touchdown or not, but I'll tell you this much. It's confirmed. There's the score. The Saints just got to regroup and score, man. They just got to regroup and score. We're going to get rid of this 1. We're going to get rid of this 3. And you already know what time it is. See, when you add 7 to 13, you know what you get? You get 20. And in order to get 20, you got to have the number 2 and also the number 20. Or I should say the number 0, not number 20. That make no sense. That'd be 220. But it's about time we enlarge the numbers that we have here. So, first and foremost, let's get that hashtag BigAss2. And let's get that hashtag BigAss0 in the building. And let's make this a big-ass 20. Let me get in betwixt the two numbers. I think I'm going to tilt my head this away. Bam. I'm going to say right here. Hashtag BigAss 20. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography, I'm going to take a 5-second pose. Tweet it out to your followers. Let the people know that it's a hashtag BigAss20. Hashtag hold my hot mic. As the Vikings lead 20-0 over the New Orleans Saints, there's the return by Harris. Brought to, I believe that to be the 26-yard line. Move that 0 over here. That's a big 0. There we go. Snap from Breezes Jesus. Takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. He's going down. Pass into the floor. Incomplete. My Lord. The Saints are unraveling before our eyes. Arguably the most complete team in football alongside the 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. They trail by 10 points in the wild card, 3:11 left on the clock in the third quarter. Trips to the right. Taysom Hill currently at quarterback on 2nd and 10. Drew Brees standing out there, but he's not getting the football. Alvin Kamara gain of about 3. David Rattler says he tweeted me to pick. Let me go to Twitter world and go check out the tweets. And ladies and gentlemen, we have passed 2,100 followers. I appreciate you guys. Let's go over to Twitter world. There's a pass on third down to Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura. He's able to pick up 4, but he needed 6. And here we go. Wow, we've been having a ton of photos of these big ass numbers. But let's go down the list. Angelica Bright saying hashtag wall tussin'. She hasn't forgotten. Jameer Durham says he's tuned in. Appreciate you. CA the Great Wizard says good stuff right here. Thumbs up for One Piece love as well. Ski sent me a photo of Booger McFarland saying running back's job is to run the ball and catch the ball. Because Booger McFarland is a new age John Madden who just say the most simple things. There's a flag. Well, there it is. A legal shift, a fake punt, did not work out in the favor of the Saints, and they'd have to repeat 4th down. Mark Ackerman says, after last night's victory, instead of calling them the Tennessee Attack on Titans, you should call them the Tennessee Remember the Titans. Directed by O. Henry. Alex Werkheiser says, hey, Chiseled, what do you think about Miles Sanders? I like him. He's got a great motor. He's a great running back. I like him. Good running back. Not great running back, but good running back. Kick is going to be fielded and brought to the 34-yard line, pushed out of bounds by Taysom Hill. Tony Zimmerman in the building. Ethan says, I have the same top 5. Kamara at 6 because he hasn't had a stellar performance after the injury. Fair enough. Twisted Viper says top 5 running backs. Derrick Henry, Todd Gurley, CMC, Dalvin Cook, and Kamara. He says Zeke fell off after he got paid, and Saquon is that 80 home run and 300 strikeout a year slugger in baseball. All right. Hoodie Zay says, look at AB Twitter, please. Oh, looks like I got to go over there. Walt Savage says, what are my top 5 IDL? Oh, interior defensive linemen. Aaron Donald, Cameron Hayward. Wow, what a tackle by the Saints, getting a stop and a loss of about 3 yards. Aaron Donald, Cameron Hayward, Linville Joseph, Well, not Gerald McCoy anymore. Not Ndamukong Suh anymore. I'll come back to that. Daniel Gullery says, if you don't watch this, you're a big dummy. Ski tweets it out. James tweets it out, says, if you're watching Joe Bucks over this, you're a big dummy. Eric tuned in. Colton in the building says, what's my predictions on the men's and women's Royal Rumble? I don't really have one. Wow, Cameron Jordan with a play on Kirk Cousins. Picks up the football and goes into the end zone, but there's a flag on the field. It's a false start. There's a false start. James sends in the takes the screenshot of the 10 when there was the 10. Jeremy says, a sweet app. I appreciate you. Eskrat was the winner. Angelica Bright, thank you for taking the screenshots. Aaron, Tristan. Val Kilmer with the big 13. Delete Media tuned into the commentary on his on television. Lucas says, what do the Saints need to win? Well, first and foremost, here's what the Saints have to do. Wait, was this an INT or was this a fumble? It was an incomplete pass. Marshawn Lattimore thinks he made a play, but there's no way this. Wait a minute. All right, there's the pass from Cousins. Madison, that's not a catch. That is not a catch. The ball does touch the floor. Yeah, it touches the floor. That's not a catch. But what the Saints need to do, for one, they need to stop the run game of the Minnesota Vikings. That's number one. They're already over 100 yards. So they need to stop the run game of the Minnesota Vikings. Number two, the Saints need to get Michael Thomas involved. He needs to be the primary target on their next three consecutive drives. They cannot afford to not have this man touch the football. And we're going to kick off, fourth and long, or I should say the punt from the Minnesota Vikings in the top of the fourth quarter. Mark Ackerman says, Beast Mode Lynch have to unleash his power against those damn Eagles like Exodia in Yu-Gi-Oh! Perhaps. Sherrod Petaway, whoa, the Saints are losing? That's how I feel. Joe Marv says, for a half second, I thought you weren't going to put that AB post in your Instagram, in your video. I was about to get really upset. Solid work as always. I appreciate you. Isaiah Barreno. Dot tweets out the big ass 20. David Radler tweets out the big ass 20. KW says, one quick look at those Saints fans. Apparently they're flipping the bird. I'll take a screenshot of that. I'll make sure that I can get the actual clip in the video tomorrow for you guys. Chris Adams puts the big ass 20. Mr. X Comments tweets out the big ass 20. Kyle Crudelbatch tweets out the big ass 20. Emiliano tweets out the big ass 20. Stay Creative tweets out that he's tuned in to the Hot Mic stream. And ladies and gentlemen, in approximately 9 minutes, with 6 minutes remaining in the game, what we're going to do is have yet another Amazon gift card giveaway. Now, you may be asking to yourself, how do you enter? What you got to do is download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis, all caps. If you're already on Hot Mic, you have a leg up because you're already here. So do me a favor, if you're on Hot Mic, follow Hot Mic on Twitter, follow Hot Mic on Instagram. Then we will have a little bit of trivia, all right? I'll ask you one question, and then of that question, the first person to get the answer will be the winner of the Amazon gift card giveaway. Now, JP has won the last two. He's made sure his finger are much faster than others. He made sure his thumbs are much faster than the others. All right, in the first half, the question was, what Vikings player recovered a fumble and ran in the wrong direction for a 66-yard safety? The answer was Jim Marshall. All right, and JP has won the last Amazon gift card last game, and here he is this game, and he won the first. So if you would like to dethrone JG from his 2 Amazon gift card win streak, you have an opportunity. All you got to do is download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis, get the app onto your phone, and you have an opportunity to win yourself an Amazon gift card. And people are telling me to go to AB's Twitter. All right. I will go to AB's Twitter and see what he's got going on over here. There's the punt by the Vikings. It's going to fly out of bounds inside the 20, most likely to the 15. That is where they're going to spy him. AB's tweets, I see it's cheaper to keep her, but I'm not cheap, so you keep her. All right. Must be talking about Chelsea. All right, fair enough. Says, I'm still the best in the game, hate it or love it. Ask your daddy. Well, my dad not home, so. Everything got upgraded, it got better. Wow. Through the storm, sun still shine. Brighter. Call God. Does it, AB? Does it? Yeah, I don't think. Oh, wow. 2020 only want to play with Tom Brady or no play. All right, AB. There it is. Drew Brees is Jesus, looking towards his left, connects with his man. That's Jared Cook. They took a trip to Jared, and they got a first down. I don't know why AB talking about who he want to play with. He ain't fixing to be playing with the way he acting. Only route that AB runs is a clown post. It appears, yeah, it's just a whole lot of just pure buffoonery by AB that I'm seeing here. There's a handoff to Cameo, gain of about 3 yards, and there was somebody screaming on that play. That's pretty much it for AB. Talk about self-centered. You can't spell self-centered without AB. But you can do. No, it's a figure of speech. Something wrong with that, man. 2nd and 8. 13:45 remains on the clock in the fourth quarter. Drew Brees looking towards his left, connects with Alvin Kamara. He's tackled by Xavier Rhodes, and this is going to set up a 3rd and 4 situation for the Saints. Trailing by 10. 20-10 is the lead. Saints desperately need to find the end zone or score. Xavier Rhodes, I'm sure it's that collarbone that is killing this man. Xavier Rhodes is in pain, I'll tell you that much. He is in pain. Michael Thomas needs to be targeted here. The Saints are 2 for 9 on 3rd down thus far. Breezes Jesus takes the snap, pass over the middle. It's caught by Jared Cook. He needs to protect that football. And he gets to midfield. And old man Jared Cook, who's not really that old, is moving the chains. What a catch by Cook. Good hands. He didn't necessarily protect that football. But hey, great job by Cook. I still want to see Michael Thomas get his hands on this here football. First and 10 from midfield. 12:22 remains. Play action fake for Drew Brees. Pass going down the right-hand side. Connects with Ted Ginn. They're moving the chains, and there's Teddy Bridgewater. Or as I like to call him, Teddy Trolls live near where? The Bridgewater. Great play. Good Lord. Daniel Hunter just damn near undigivolved onto Drew Brees. On this drive, Drew Brees is 4 of 4 for 50 yards, the most Latavius of Murray's. Picks up about 4 on the carry. K28 says, Chiseled, we need another church service on this fine Sunday. In due time. In due time. Oh, Philly's game is set to kick off at 440. That's magnificent. I hope there's no overtime in this game, though. Little bit of an injury. Timeout. And we are going to a bit of a commercial. I am as well. I'm about to finish this here salad. So I'll see you guys in about a minute or so. Second and 6. Got back just in time. I actually tried to go heat up myself some hot chocolate. But here's the handoff to the most Latavius of Murray's. Carries it to the 30-yard line. Another first down for the Saints. They are driving. Ooh, my back. Cracked my back. Oh, my Lord. You know what's crazy? Last night, if you guys didn't have the opportunity, because I said I was going to upload it on my Instagram regarding my progression with my daily task, and when I made the video about it on YouTube, because I know that many people, you have a amount of people who watch whatever video it is that you post, so it is what it is. But I had to stay up until about like 3 a.m. I had to do the 10 draw on the playing cards. Ended up doing 71 push-ups before I went to sleep. Today, I'm making sure I get all of my goals done because I am already fatigued. All right, Drew Brees going towards the end zone. It's caught by Taysom Hill. Hey, he may have dropped the football there after the fact, but he's taking ample steps in the end zone. That's a touchdown. And get connected for free with the White People Connection. Get connected for free. Drew Brees' Jesus Taysom Hill TD in the end zone. Touchdown Saints. Cut their deficit to 4. Take a look at the motion man. That is Taysom Hill going towards the end zone wide open. He beats Harrison Smith. 2 skilled players where they said that your race can't play at the skilled position anymore. They say to hell with your racism and find their way into the end zone for the score. But one of them actually, is making the stereotype look true because that's Harrison Smith. Although the man is an absolute beast, but on that particular play, he got beat. All right, he got beat. And that's how the white man catches the football. And ladies and gentlemen, it's about time we done move this 0. All right? We're going to move this 0. We don't got to bring in another 1 because the 1 was already here. But we already know the size of the upcoming 7. So we'll do this with a little bit of speed. Hashtag what? Hashtag big ass 7. Hashtag big ass 7. Let me just get up in betwixt the 7. And ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a Edge and Kristen challenge as always. Paying tribute to Edge and Kristen. For those with the benefit of flash photography, the Chiseled Adonis will now take a 5-second pose. Hashtag big ass 7. Hashtag hold my hot mic. Hit that tweet at the bottom left hand corner, and you will let the people know that you're tuned into Hold My Nugget Studios. Whoo, boy. Nobody have fun like we have fun here in Hold My Nugget Studios, man. And ladies and gentlemen, an opportunity to win an Amazon gift card is coming up momentarily. Trivia question will be coming. You have an opportunity to win yourself an Amazon gift card. All you got to do is download the Hot Mic app. Use a promo code Adonis. It is absolutely free. Let me go and grab my hot chocolate. And then once I come back, we will head over and see what's going on in Twitter world. Let me go grab my doggone drink. God damn it, couldn't put my chocolate syrup in there in time because the kickoff done happened. God damn it. Jesus says Chiseled is the hot chocolate. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. We ain't doing that tonight. We not doing that tonight. In 4 minutes, we will ask the question. I'm trying to conserve my voice. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. There's the oh wow, here comes the end around reverse. That's Stephon Diggs. He's got a spin move. Oh my lord. Are you kidding me? Did you see the spin move he just put on that man? You kidding me? Beyblade, let it rip, hit him on top, use rapid spin. Somebody press the circle button, press the B button, and hit that spin move. What vision this man has? You kidding me? For a second, I almost said triangle. Like, why the hell would I say triangle? Oh, I see people putting in the chat, hashtag Lizzo size 7. Hand off to Dalvin Cook. Wow, what a tackle. I thought he was about to burst through that middle for sure. He was stopped. Will not pick up the first. The Saints trailing by 3. Under 10 minutes remain in the game. Saints trailing by 3. 9:30 left on the clock. The people in the bayou making it sound as loud as possible. Bald men wondering if they can get their Rogaine foam shipment for free because the Saints will win. I cannot confirm nor deny if Rogaine foam is going to send out free shipments if you're all bald. But 3rd and 1. Let's see what will happen for the Vikings. Hand off to the fullback, and all you had to do was follow the blocks. CJ Ham picks up the first down for the Minnesota Vikings, and he was just teabagging a defender. I don't know why his gluteal cleft was on the face mask of one fellow individual. Let's take one look at Twitter world and see what's going on over there. David Radler says, enough from the clown. Burguff says currently watching and supporting this exquisite commentary by the Chiseled Adonis. Bean says your clip. Oh wow, you sent me the clip of the Saints fans putting up their fingers. Thank you so much. There is Stephon Diggs. This man must have just took a ballet class or something. He keeps doing pirouettes. Stephon Diggs spins once again, but this time, rather than a gain of 6, he's getting a gain of 1, and the referee comes over. Son, you got to stop twirling, because now I'm starting to get dizzy. And picks him up. Lucas Simmons says hashtag Big Ass 7. Amari Bullups is in the building on Hot Mic. Derek Zupsik is in the house. David Rattler says hashtag Big Ass 7. LJ Edwards. Emiliano says hashtag Big Ass 7. Derek Stewart says hashtag Big Ass 7. Angelica Bright says hashtag Big Ass 7. Says I dare you to find a better commentator. You absolutely can't. 2nd and 8. Dalvin Cook gets where? Nowhere. This should be a loss of 1. I think they're going to mark him at the same yard mark. Indeed they do, but this should be a loss of 1. But hey, the Saints getting stops as we approach the remaining 6 minutes in the game. We're currently at 7:30. Wolfpack tweets out hashtag Big Ass 7. Lucas says, I didn't know Doug Trio could learn rapid spin. Neither did I. Neither did I. He's got a jailbroken, a Pokemon game. Or I should say, he's using a Game Shark. I can't even remember if Game Shark or Action Replay was able to give your Pokemon whatever move they wanted. All I know is Kirk family member Cousins is looking to go down the field. The pass is caught. No! He could not survive the ground. It's incomplete. And the Saints hold with 7:01 left on the clock in the 4th quarter. What a route by the receiver, but he could not survive the ground. Gardner Johnson was absolutely beat. Absolutely beat. My word, that would have been a big time gain for the Minnesota Vikings, but he could not survive the ground. And I'm sure right now, it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. It's not a threat, it's a guarantee. I'm not just sure I'm HIV positive. You go hepatitis C, that young man on the sideline asking himself, what hip hand to my hands, as the Saints are coming back onto the field with 6:49 left to play. They're going to commercial. Now I'm going to go get myself the hottest of chocolates. All right. So from where I sit now, whoa, wait a minute. Let's get back in focus now, camera. Let's do it. This is why I got to go and purchase myself my 4K webcam. All right. Hopefully I can get that much ASAP for the Super Bowl. But here we are. Taysom Hill, gain of about 5. Got myself my hot chocolate. Current score. Alan Melly asked, what is the current score? It is 20-17 in favor of the Minnesota Vikings. And thank you guys for rocking with me. We are closing out the game in style. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your last opportunity on YouTube. This is your last opportunity to download the Hot Mic app to qualify for the Amazon gift card giveaway. Drew Brees' Jesus rolling towards his right, caught by Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura for the first down. But they're going to mark him short. Are you serious? But here's your last opportunity to download the Hot Mic app to qualify for the Amazon gift card giveaway. This is what you got to do. Download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. It is absolutely free. We got 438 in the building. If you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, download it. It is absolutely free. It don't only have to be on your phone. You can get it on your tablet as well. All right? Download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis in all caps. The minute that you get in the Hot Mic, follow the Chiseled Adonis. You'll see broadcasters on the top right-hand side. You click on broadcasters. You download the Chiseled Adonis. Then you go over to your Twitter or you go to your Instagram. You follow Hot Mic as well. Okay? Either one. Don't have to be both. If you only got Instagram, you follow them on IG. If you got Twitter, you follow them on Twitter. Then you go into you get into the Hold My Nuggets stream. All right? The Hold My Nuggets studio stream will be there. You click on Saints versus Vikings. You're going to see right there at the top, Hold My Nuggets Studios. Once you enter there, there's a bottom left-hand corner. You click tweet. The minute that you click tweet, you're going to be sent to your Twitter page. You'll let your people know that, hey, you're tuned in. From that point, I'll ask you a trivia question at the conclusion of this 3rd and 1. And the first person to get the right answer will win the Amazon gift card giveaway. Taysom Hill's going to carry it for a first down. And he's staying up, and he gets to the 47. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to figure out who the hell's going to win. Let me get a drum roll, please. For those of you guys on YouTube, you have approximately 22 seconds. You are currently at 17 seconds. Taysom Hill taking about 3 pills of Viagra and Cialis. This man does not know how to go down. Because as Shawn Michaels said back in that DX promo with the USA Network, he was up all night. And YouTube, you're assed out of luck now. You better hurry up with the quick speed to get over there. But here we are. Here is your question. And ladies and gentlemen, let's keep in mind, JP has won the last 2 consecutive Hot Mic gift card giveaways. The Dome Patrol formed the second level of the defensive coordinator Steve Sidwell's 3-4 defense. Considered to be the most... Wait a minute. God damn it. I done said it wrong. I done gave you the answer beforehand. I done messed up. God damn it. We're going to do this again. Drew Brees is Jesus. Throws it towards the left. God damn it. Boy. Yeah. We're going to try this again. Because my dumb ass done read the doggone answer. Let me tell you what the original question would have been. Because my dumb ass done read the answer. All right? The original question was going to be the Dome Patrol. Pardon me. The original answer was going to be, what was the nickname for the New Orleans Saints defense, the New Orleans Saints linebacking core during the late 80s, early 90s? The answer actually was the Dome Patrol, but I said the answer first, so we're going to have to do a different question. But Taysom Hill down the sideline, picks up the first down for the Saints. Big time game for the New Orleans Saints. And just look how he puts the shoulder into Anthony Harris. Mr. X Comics, no, you don't all win. Not everybody win, because by that logic, I'd win my damn self. Taysom Hill's a grown man. Who's a big dummy? Me. Who is the jackass? Me. How the hell I say the answer before I say the question? Did I just steal the answer key? I must have just stole the answer key. What is wrong with me? I'm a big dummy. But Drew Brees fumbles on the play. Recovered by Minnesota. Oh, holy Toledo. This is not what New Orleans needed. Fumble on the play. With 4:18 left to play in the game, Drew Brees cannot hold on to the football after a huge gain from Taysom Hill, and the Minnesota Vikings are going to get the football back. Oh, my Lord. What a play here. Tackled by who? Danielle Hunter, the fastest in NFL history to 50 sacks. Takes down Drew Brees' Jesus. He fumbles on the play and cannot get the football back. Minnesota takes over. Minnesota takes over. But here is the question for you guys, all right? Here's the question for you guys. This time I ain't going to tell you what the answer is first. Here's a question for the $50 Amazon gift card. Whew, let's try this again. Give me the drum roll once more. I just need the drum roll once more. Get your thumbs ready. All right. Aaron Sherwood puts $1.99 on it. Says, that's not how the white man holds on to the ball. You're damn right. Hold on. Let me sneeze real quick. No, I don't have to sneeze. But here is your question. Who had the 74-yard interception return touchdown to clinch the Saints' victory in Super Bowl 44? Who had the 74-yard interception return to clinch the Super Bowl for the Saints in Super Bowl 44? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Money said Ray Lewis. Money said Ray Lewis. Wow. Money said Ray Lewis. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Money, do me a favor, Money. Take a look to go into the bathroom. Take a look at the mirror. Slap what you see. This man said Ray Lewis. But we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing a lot of the correct answer, but it's all about who answered first. And let me get a little bit of a drum roll, please. Because the winner of the second Amazon gift card giveaway. Let me see those drum roll emojis. And if you got the answer right on the YouTube, you know, it's unfortunate for you guys because you ain't fixing to win. But hey, you can have a moral victory knowing that you did get the answer right. Drum roll, please. And it appears that the back-to-back winner, AJ, has fallen. He will not three-peat. He will not three-peat. There is a new winner of the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway, and it is Will. Congratulations to Will. He got the answer right first. The correct answer was Tracy Porter intercepting Peyton Manning in Super Bowl 44. 74-yard interception return right in front of Reggie Wayne to give the Bayou, to give Nolans, to give the Saints their first ever Super Bowl victory. In fact, I should say the only Super Bowl victory that they have won. So congratulations to Will. Round of applause in the chat room. Congratulations to Will for the victory. Will, let me know what your Instagram or your Twitter handle is. And make sure you are following Hot Mike. Congratulations to Will as Adam Thielen gets the first down for the Vikings. 3:27 remains. Two timeouts left for the Saints. There's the snap. There's the toss to Dalvin Cook. He's going to be stopped for a loss. Oh, my Lord, the ball is loose. Wait a minute. Von Bell going into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Saints score. What the hell did we just see? Wait a minute now. The Vikings only needing a couple first downs in order to prevent Drew Brees from even, getting a football back. And then A.J. Klein, I believe that was, makes a hell of a tackle in the backfield. Was this ball loose? No, it was not. His knee was down. Calm your tits there in New Orleans. It appeared that it was a fumble, but it was not. Vaughn Bell thought he made the recovery in order to win the game, but that was not the case. As Dalvin Cook's knee was down as if he was participating in the fellatio challenge, and the dreadlock powers did not fail him. It didn't pick up a first down. It did not get any positive yardage, but it did not give up a fumble. What a play there. Everybody thought the game was going to end right there. You shouldn't really think that the game was going to end. There's still over 3 minutes remaining. But regardless of the fact, this fumble recovery will be taken off of the board. But once again, congratulations to Will. He says his Twitter is where6where. I will find you, my brother. There you are. Do me a favor, Will. Can you follow Hot Mike so I can have my people reach out to you and get you the information for that gift card. So just go over to your Twitter, follow Hot Mike, so they can send you the Amazon gift card. And just when the Saints thought they took the lead, just when the Saints thought they'd have 23 points on the board, just when the Saints thought things were going in their favor, it turns out it was all a genjutsu. It's coming back. Second and long situation, or second and 17 situation, I should say, for the Minnesota Vikings. This hot chocolate is hitting, I'll tell you that much. Second and 17, motion man for the Vikings. There's probably some movement up front, I can't lie to you. Cook cannot get outside. He's going to be stopped for yet another loss of 2 yards. He's going to set up another third and long situation, and we're going to get a timeout from New Orleans. But let me tell you something. There was a blessing in disguise, I believe, with the review. Actually, no, it wasn't. Because the booth review, no, a flag would have stopped the clock. The review ain't going to stop the clock. One stop on 3rd and 19. The Saints will have another opportunity to get the football back. More importantly, they'll get the ball before the 2-minute warning. So if I'm Sean Payton, regardless of what happens on this play, matter of fact, let me not say that. If the Saints get the stop on this play, what they should do is make sure they do not utilize that timeout. Save the timeout. You'll get the football at the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Trips towards the right. Dalvin Cook goes in motion towards that right. Kirk family member Cousins is going to take the snap. He play action fake. It's going to be a pass here. Cousins is on the move. He's going to be sacked by Cameron Jordan at the 29. The Saints should not use their last timeout here. Indeed, they don't. They'll be getting the football fresh out of the 2-minute warning with 1 timeout remaining. Good job by Sean Payton not throwing that not calling for that timeout. Some would say, why the hell would you not use that timeout? You use it right now, you save yourself more clock. Here's the problem though. You want to make sure, if in the event you have to set up for a game-tying field goal and not the touchdown, you need that timeout in your pocket to stop the clock immediately. Because if you're running to try to get to the line and clock it, sometimes things don't go in your favor. So smart on them holding on to it. It's going to be fielded and not fair caught. We're going past 2 minutes. Good Lord, give me your ankles. Oh, baptism. Protect the football, and they're at the 30. The clock will stop here. 155. If I'm New Orleans, I'm kind of hoping that they could have gotten the ball and gotten tackled at about 2:01, so you would have had the benefit of 2 clock stoppages. But 155 remains on the clock. 1 timeout left for New Orleans, trailing the Minnesota Vikings 20-17. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very entertaining game, but we're going down the stretch. Remember what I have told you. I told you guys I thought this was fixing to be a blowout, 42-13 in favor of New Orleans. Evidently, I was wrong, and the football gods say every single game this weekend is fixing to be close. So can Drew Brees' Jesus get vengeance for the 2017 Minneapolis Miracle? Can he have an opportunity to overcome the referees, as New Orleans Saints fans would say, and give his team the lead? Or will he lose here? Will he not advance to the next round of the playoffs? Will we continue to question if he's going to be one of those quarterbacks who go down in history who was absolutely legendary but only had 1 Super Bowl ring? And it's crazy and asinine enough to say he only won 1 Super Bowl, as if it's easy to get there. But we have an opportunity to see coming out of this break, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for an instant classic finish. Oh, we're seeing Carissa Thompson on our screen here on the commercial break. I'll tell you this much. Congratulations to her. I heard she just, well, I follow her on Instagram. There's no reason why I should say I heard. I saw she got engaged. If there was one lady on the sports pundit that I would like to pursue, it would have to be Carissa Thompson. But congratulations to her on her engagement. We ain't talking about sliding into DMs. Danica is eating ice cream, but unfortunately Danica's necrocam has not been working thus far this weekend. Jay Coleman says Joy Taylor. I like Joy Taylor. I do. But Carissa Thompson outranks her for me, man. Carissa Thompson outranks her for me. Joy Taylor's a number 2 for me, though. If somebody says Molly Quirm, make your location public, because I want to fight you. Simone Biles, she ain't no sports pundit. Simone Biles an athlete. Gary Champion, all right. Gary Champion's all right. What are we doing? We got to talk about football here. We can't be over here ranking people. What's the matter with us? 53 career game-winning drives for Drew Brees. Looking towards his right, he's got Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura. Pickup of 5 yards. 2nd and 5. Okay, David said Doris Burke. That's it for me. That is it for me. Woo! This man's into gifts. That is it for me. That's the end of the conversation. Not addressing it anymore. 2nd and 4. Drew Brees' Jesus looking right. He's got Jared Cook. I'm not too sure why the Vikings are playing such soft coverage. I don't know why they're playing such soft coverage. Ultra Instinct puts $1.99 on it. Says Lindsay Rose is my favorite. All right, not too bad. Wait, why am I? You know it is a donation. I got to read it. But cannot forget the fact that Will Lutz did miss the field goal just before halftime to make it a 13-13 game. We cannot forget that. All right. 1st and 10, 1:26 left on the clock from the 44-yard line of the New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees' Jesus, he does connect with Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura, who is struggling to hold on to the football, I might add. But he'd cross into Vikings territory. 1:17 remains. Drew Brees is turning into The Rock or the Usos or any Hawaiians who have ever wrestled. I said Hawaiians. Any Samoans who ever wrestled in the WWF. He's starting to do a little bit of this. I don't know what the hell that means, but we're seeing trips towards the left. Brees takes the snap, pass over the middle. It's caught by Michael Thomas. They can't guard Mike, whether you got Harrison Smith on him or not. And ladies and gentlemen, we're under 1 minute left to play. Brees over the middle, hands, or I should say ball caught by, Michael Thomas, and they are in business at the 40-yard line. Brees takes the snap. I can't take a sip of my hot coffee just yet. I said hot coffee. It's my hot chocolate. Caught by Jared Cook. He's not going to get out of bounds. He's protecting the football. He's now at the 30-yard line, keeps those feet chugging. He's going to be down at the 26. 30 seconds remain for New Orleans. They have to clock the football here. You have to clock the football. Oh, my Lord, there's a false start. There's a false start on Cameo. You big dummy. Stay still, stupid. It's a running clock. Because it's a false start, that may just take away the Saints' timeout. They could have had a chance to win it. Oh, no. Alvin Shinsuke Nakamura's dreadlock powers are not working out, as it would force them to have a 10-second runoff. Look at Cameo. Look at Cameo. Not too sure where he's supposed to be. Big dummy. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty and a 10-second runoff. Will Sean Payton take the 10 seconds, or will he use his field goal? "21 seconds remaining. The Saints, will they use the timeout on the illegal shift? They say reset the game clock to 25 seconds, but what's going to happen? Sean Payton says, no, we want to keep our timeout. So they're going to run 10 seconds up. But wait a minute, why is it still at 21 seconds? If they said no, they put the play clock back to 25. So if it's at 21 seconds, shouldn't it run down? It should run down to 11. And AMAX16 said the game would come down to a kick. And you know what? You were right, man. You were right. You were absolutely right. 11 seconds is the correct time on the clock. Absolutely. The refs got this one right. Say what you want about the Saints and the refs in the past, but they got this call completely correct. Some ticky-tacky calls early in the game. I wouldn't have given Dalvin Cook that touchdown earlier. But hey, here we are. That was a long time ago, Saints fans. That was a long time ago. 1st and 15 from the 31. This would be a 49-yard field goal. Drew Brees throws it into the dirt. I don't know why it says 7. It should have been 8 seconds remaining. Man. Whoa, are they crazy? They're going to kick the 49-yard field goal? Oh, my Lord. What are they doing? What are they doing? They're going to kick the 49-yard field goal. They're crazy. You have 7 seconds left with a timeout. You can advance the football at least 5 yards. What are they doing? They're going to kick the 49-yard field goal. Oh, my Lord in heaven, there's the snap. Will Lutz kick. Although there was a timeout, it was through the uprights, and it was good. They're going to try to ice the kicker. But I'll be quite honest with you. If I was the Saints, I'd use one more play. Timeout coming from Minnesota. If I'm them, I would go up there and run a play. Wait a minute. Mike Zimmer called the timeout 20 seconds ago, and they let Will Lutz kick it? That should be a delay of game. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you. What I think the Saints should do here, although they do trust Will Lutz, they do trust Drew Brees, they do trust, their teammates to get the job done. You got one timeout remaining. You can even run the football and try to pick up about 1 yard. Come out in a shotgun formation, trips to the left, trips to the right, even to either side. Run a draw play for about a gain of 5. Have your running back take a slide if he's in the open seam. There's the kick from Will Lutz. It looks like it could be short. It's not. It's through the uprights, a little bit low. It's good. 2 seconds remain, and the Saints force a tie with 2 seconds left. We could possibly see our second overtime game in this wildcard weekend. We started Saturday wildcard weekend with an overtime game. Will we get overtime in New Orleans? The Saints wanting redemption for what happened in 2017, the Minneapolis Miracle, where we saw Stephon Diggs get past Minneapolis Miracle hero Marcus Williams for the win to go on to the NFC Championship to get blown out by the Philadelphia Eagles. But will we see the New Orleans Saints avenge that, or will the Vikings continue to say, we've got your contact information, New Orleans, because we got your number? We gonna find out. A long history between these two teams in the postseason. 2009 NFC Championship. The Saints' opportunity to go to the Super Bowl playing against the Minnesota Vikings. That also going in. Not to overtime, but I believe it was the interception from Tracy Porter when Brett Favre threw across his body. Yeah, I think it was done in regulation. They didn't go to overtime for that. Adrian Peterson, I think he fumbled the ball about 3 times on that particular game, if I remember correctly. Whatever the case may be, 2 seconds remaining. Will Sean Payton and New Orleans go out there and kick an onside kick? I wouldn't. Will Lutz kicks it deep. It's going to be a squib kick. Picked up by the Vikings, and they just put the ball down. I'm not really a big fan of to take the knee at the end and just go to overtime. I'd run around, try to make a play. Who knows? Look at it like this. If you run for 2 seconds and you don't see nothing, then you can get on the ground. Don't just immediately take the knee and, submit to the will of the clock. 1 second remains on the clock. They fixing to just take a knee here. We're going to have overtime in New Orleans, and they're just messing up my opportunity to have rest. They're just messing up my opportunity to have rest. I thought this game would have been done. New Orleans would go down the field and probably score. I could just chill for about like 20 minutes. Maybe take a 10-minute power nap before the next stream. But oh no, we want to hear the Chiseled Adonis speak for 7 hours straight. You were just getting your voice back? How about you lose it? And I got to change the score for you guys. My bad. Here we go. All of the excitement is now gone, but let's move this. Let's move that. We had a 0 over here. And it's about time we bring in what you guys been looking for. And that's going to be the hashtag, what? When you add 3 to 17, what you get? Huh? What do you get? You get a big ass 2. Huh? The 0's already here. Should we do big ass 2, miniature 2? That's too hard to come up with. Let's just do, bam, let's get that. Oh, that 0 kind of large now. I made that 0 way too big now. Put that 0 back over. Why am I talking like I'm from the South? All right, here we go. There's another big ass 20 for New Orleans to go into overtime. I think I went this direction before. Let me get in betwixt the 0. Oh, for those with the benefit of flash photography, the Chiseled Adonis will now do a 5-second pose for your pleasure. There you go. Hashtag hold my hot mic. Hashtag big ass 20. As the Minnesota Vikings and New Orleans Saints go into overtime. And we got ourselves a beauty. Kickoff set for probably about 4:50 in Philadelphia. Yes, I will be going live for that game as well. Both games I will be live. As I said, I'm live for every single game this postseason. Every single game you will see Hold My Nugget Studios. Every single game you will see the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. I'm kind of upset. My hot chocolate is starting to finish. R says, please call it heads. Minnesota to receive. You know what? That's a good question. I got to figure out who the hell won the coin toss because I was over here taking the damn flash photography photo. And shout out to JP and also Will for winning the Amazon gift card giveaways. Now, if you did not win, for the 577 watching on YouTube, if you missed out on an opportunity to win yourself the Amazon gift card giveaway, you have an opportunity next game. Saints. Next game, the Eagles and Seahawks. I will be live once again. Once this game is over, I'm going down. I'm coming right back up. Call me Sunrise Meats. We will be right back. Not right now, but I'm saying after the game because I ain't going nowhere. Right? No more commercial breaks. Unless, of course, somebody gets a shot. All right? But Gustavo puts 20 on it and says, will the Vikings score? Vikings will score. Ask the question mark there. Well, I think we're going to get a field goal situation here. But it all depends on what I see from the first 2 plays. And the hot chocolate is finished, ladies and gentlemen. Hot chocolate is finished. Let's take one last look at Twitter world. We got Ultra Instinct in the building. Socrat in the building. Wesley Hill in the building. BR Gruff says Tracy Porter. But the answer's supposed to be on hot mic. Mr. X Comics says, hashtag big ass 20. Damian Maddox puts 5 on it. Do you think the Saints should consider starting Taysom Hill next season? No. If I'm the Saints and I want to have a starting quarterback, I'm not going to have Taysom Hill. I'm going to throw my money towards Teddy Bridgewater. I'm going to keep Taysom Hill doing what the hell Taysom Hill does. Chris Adams with the hashtag big ass 20. Wolfpack with the hashtag big ass 20. Now, thank you guys for tuning in. And there is the kickoff. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Hold My Nugget Studios for game number 2 of your 2019 Wildcard Weekend game highlight commentary, where the Minnesota Vikings travel to the Mercedes Superdome to take on the New Orleans Saints. A rematch of the 2007 Minneapolis Miracle. Nobody thought the Vikings could walk in here and walk away with the W outside of those Skol fans there for the Vikings. But damn it, here they are. They've got a tie game at 20. If Minnesota scores a touchdown, they win. But if they fail to get a score here whatsoever, next score wins. Hentai Official puts $1.99 on it, says if the Vikings score a touchdown, do they win? Yes, they do. The Vikings have the benefit of being, well, whoever scores a touchdown first with either team wins the game. But if the Vikings have to settle for a field goal, New Orleans has an opportunity to respond. They changed that in the rules. We've seen 2 wildcard round overtime games. Here we go. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 7. I don't know why I said 10. Wow, that lady got a wig on her head in the front row for New Orleans. On the right-hand side, it was a super wig. She's super wigging. Wow. Where's her real hair? We don't know. She's probably bald. She needs a Bunsley. There is Kirk family member Cousins. Connects with Dalvin Cook, who fails to regain balance in time to cross the first down marker. We're going to have a 3rd and 2 situation. Adam Thielen flanked with Marshawn Lattimore, running across the middle of the field, stopping on the zone, but did not get open in time. 3rd and 1 is what they're going to call it. 14 minutes remain in overtime. If Minnesota scores a touchdown, they win. On 3rd down, they are 8 for 16 with an average of 7.9 yards to go. 2 running backs in the backfield. There's the snap. It's going to be a pass over the middle. It's Stephon Doug Trio. Use TM28 Diggs. And he's moving the chains for the Minnesota Vikings. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not, tuned into the Hot Mic app, download the app. It's absolutely free. Use a promo code Adonis. But we've got 583 in the room. If you did not know already, the Saints were able to force overtime. Screen pass towards the left-hand side for Dalvin Cook. It is incomplete. 13-19 remains on the clock. 2nd and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. Currently approaching New Orleans territory. It's extremely loud in the dome. Kirk family member Cousins cannot hear. He putting his hands over his ears. CJ Ham has now entered the lineup, and all you had to do was get in the huddle, CJ. 2nd and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. The Purple People Eaters trying to upset the New Orleans Saints once again from the 44-yard line of Minnesota. Snap from Kirk family member Cousins. Hand off to Dalvin Cook. He's crossing that is, into New Orleans territory down at the 45. He takes a look at New Orleans sideline. He takes a look at the hard camera. He takes the football and says, I'm going to drop that football on you bastards. Moving the chains. What a run. What a run. At the 45 of New Orleans now. Dalvin Cook, 26 carries, 96 yards, and 2 TDs. Play action fake. Kirk family member Cousins going for it all. He's got Thielen. It's caught inside the 5. It's caught inside the 5, and ladies and gentlemen, we could be seeing the end of New Orleans here. 1st and goal. Kirk family member's cousin says, I don't care if the Chiseled Adonis. I don't care if anybody who's a big fan of football doesn't believe in me. Damn it, I believe in me, and we about to bring everybody to the barbecue. And the barbecue is fixing to be next week in San Francisco, live in Santa Clara, as he'd get another crack at the 49ers. What a catch by Adam Thielen. They took the New Orleans Saints to educational studies. I don't make made no doggone sense. They took the New Orleans Saints to school and they said, get connected for free with the White People Connection. Get connected for free. Kirk family member Adam Thielen to the 5. That's what it was. I was going to say TD, but of course he ain't score right here. What a pass by Kirk family member Cousins. Adam Thielen on 2 different occasions this game has found his way behind the defense. Took the cornerbacks to Cinnabar Island. What did he do? He told them you need a burn heel. Send them to the Blaine's gym. You got some trivia you got to answer in Blaine's gym. Do you still have your coverage skills? The answer was no. Did you answer yes? The lie detector determines that was a lie. I said the California 49ers. God damn it. Heat Boy says, you thought this would be necrophilia. You're damn right I did. Angelica Bright says, overtime with the Chiseled Adonis. Hashtag Big Ass 20. Umbreon Untamed says he needs the shirt. I'll send you the link if you need it. Dalvin Cook will be stopped. Gain of nothing. Marcus Williams, the hero of Minnesota, makes the tackle. The Law of AEW, Mike Law, says, Cody, can Chiseled Adonis please do some AEW highlight commentary on AEW Dynamite? He's a YouTuber who does hilarious commentary. Well, thank you, Law. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I mean, if it's a one-off sort of situation, then hey, I ain't got no problem doing that. Somebody going to have to let me know what the hell the names are, though. TJ Blades says, why is this syncing not working? Close the app, reopen it. From the 1 yard line, toss over to Dalvin Cook, trying to get outside. He cannot. Loss of 3 yards. They're currently sitting at the 4 yard line. Robertson was able to make the stop. 3rd and goal, New Orleans needing a goal line stand in order to salvage their season. A touchdown wins it here for the Vikings, but a field goal would give New Orleans an opportunity to respond. Timeout coming from the Saints sideline. Wait, no, I saw Sean Payton signal for a timeout. How is it not a timeout? Well, it's a 3rd and goal from the 4. If I'm Sean Payton, I'm using a timeout here. I'm sorry. At the top of your screen is Kyle Rudolph, the red zone reindeer, and he has that name for a reason. Jump ball in the end zone. It's caught. Game is over. Season is over for New Orleans. And the Minnesota Vikings walk into the Mercedes Superdome, and they walking out with the W. Sean Payton should have used his timeout. I said he should have used the timeout. He did not. We've got wildcard teams on the road walking away with the W. Kirk family member Cousins gets his first playoff victory ever. But wait a minute. What the hell's happening? They're calling for a flag. They want a review. Oh, my word. There could be an offensive pass interference. You know what? If the referees go to review, this is coming back. Ladies and gentlemen, if this goes to review, this is coming back. There is a clear extension. There's a clear extension from Kyle Rudolph, the red zone reindeer. He looked at P.J. Williams and said, I would like to showcase my bicep and forearm, please. Remove yourself from me. He turned into pain. He participated in the almighty push. He was part of the Akatsuki. And he said, much like the Leaf Village, P.J. Williams, I would like to almighty push you. And there should have been a flag for offensive pass interference. The Saints still on the field. I'm seeing tears all over. They're not going to review it. They're not going to review it. This is the final. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the conclusion of the 3rd game. The 3rd game of Wildcard Weekend. They're not going to review it. Saints fans, for the 3rd consecutive year, you can eat your hearts out. Heavily favored. I thought they would walk into home games and, give the necrophilia to the Vikings. Everybody on the planet knew they were throwing it to Kyle Rudolph at the top of the screen, one-on-one. Kirk family member Cousins bobbled the snap. He still got it high. He put it in the back of the end zone. Kyle Rudolph, the red zone reindeer, with an obvious push, but the referees say we not going to review nothing. We like to keep our job. I heard they had a hitman in, Minnesota. Their names were Johnny Tight Lips. They're not going to take us out and not, squeal to the authorities. There's no 6ix9ine challenge for these hitmen. We want to keep our lives alive, so we're not going to go and throw the flag. And here we are with a victory on the road from the Minnesota Vikings. The Tennessee Titans walk into New England, win on the road. The Houston Texans will have the Buffalo Bills come visit, win at home. The Minnesota Vikings go on the road, win in New Orleans. Will the trend continue? Will it continue to be one team at home who walks away with the win and one team on the road walks away with the win? We've got one on the road, Seattle taking on, the Eagles. Some fat man just fell down trying to go and celebrate. I don't know why the hell he ain't turn around. Your teammates are right there, stupid. As Kirk family member Cousins says, there will not be a barbecue at my house. There will not be a barbecue back in Minnesota, and he's going to have the barbecue next week in Santa Clara, Levi Stadium. Brett Favre, you're not allowed to show up, even though you have played for the Vikings for 2 years. You can't show up. Why? Because you got the sponsor with Wranglers. Because why? They're real, comfortable jeans. And what's happened is we saw the Minnesota Vikings take down the New Orleans Saints. But before we go on to the next stream, because the game fixing to start about 15 minutes, luckily for me, I got a little bit of a break for me real quick, but the stream is going to come down. It's going to come right back up. All right, let's go down the list. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm just going to go down for about like 15 names, because I know you guys who are tuned in for this one, you guys are going to be right back for the next stream as well. But a hell of a game. I can't wait to do the commentary for you guys next game along. But the Saints, they blew their opportunity. This was a premium chance for them to make it to the Super Bowl. But God damn it, this has been an exciting playoffs thus far. Every single game has come down to the wire. Every single game has got you on the edge of your seat. Although I'm not on the edge of my seat, now I am. I probably shouldn't do that. I don't know how stable this chair is, although the Unchiseled Adonis has sat in it, but maybe he loosened up the screws. We ain't talking about that right now. What we're talking about is what we just saw in Hold My Nugget Studios live on YouTube and also the Hot Mic app. You don't got to listen to Joe Buck, who really does not give the excitement that you can get here. All right, Josh 96 puts €2 on it. Says the best game and throw of Cousins' career. Absolutely, not best game, but best throw for sure, because of the significance and the weight that it holds. But thank you all for tuning into this particular stream. I would go down the list, shout you guys out, but perhaps you guys will be right back in the very next stream. So let's just close it out the right way, because what we got to do. We got to take out that doggone Death Note and put those New Orleans Saints up in it. So first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to your 2019 third game of the Wildcard weekend, where we saw the New Orleans Saints fall their second loss under the regime of Sean Payton and, Drew Brees at the helm in home playoff games. To the Minnesota Vikings traveling, those purple people eaters, as Gustavo Tribe Vital puts 20 on it and says Kirk Cousins winning a playoff game, good game. Indeed, who the hell saw that coming? But we saw the Minnesota Vikings walk into the Mercedes Superdome and says, we don't drive Mercedes, we drive BMWs. We don't care about Superdomes. We enjoy our roof being open. Although, of course, there is a dome in Minnesota, so it really doesn't make no more sense. But regardless of the fact, they walked in and took down the New Orleans Saints 23-20. Let's get rid of this zero. Let's bring in that hashtag weak-ass-3. Or in this case, it was, not even a 3, it was a 6. Let's bring in that 6, because you got to change the score in order to make sure that people understand what the hell the score was. So let me get that drum roll coming. You don't got to wait for the drum roll emojis to show up, because the big ass 6 has showed up. Let the Crips know they're in the business. Big ass 6. And for the people with the benefit of flash photography, let's just participate in the Edge and Christian Challenge. So I'm going to sit over here, give you a pose for 5 seconds. As the New Orleans Saints fall to the Minnesota Vikings, let's get that 6 over there for the Minnesota Vikings, as we get ready to close out the game the only way we know how. Now, let's get up in it. So I thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I have been your host, your humble host, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, where we saw the Minnesota Vikings put the New Orleans Saints on the L train. They told them to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train. What they doing? They're taking a bite of an L. They doing a little bit of a James Winston challenge. They say, ooh, L's. I like to eat L's. That's all we gonna eat in the playoffs. When we need to win games, we gonna eat L's. But it turns out that their ride on the L train will be short-lived. Why is that? Because they're failures to advance outside of the wild card round. They're failures to make it to the divisional round. They're failures to achieve and overcome the woes of playing against the Minnesota Vikings and get redemption. There was no Bob Marley that was singing redemption song. It never happened. They told Bob Marley to go out there and perform for the redemption song for the New Orleans Saints playing against the Minnesota Vikings, but Bob Marley was a little bit too busy. Too busy being dead because the New Orleans Saints could not avenge their loss, and for their failures to advance past the Minnesota Vikings, they can consider their names written down the death note because their dreams of getting Drew Brees the proper send-off that he needs, their dreams of getting Drew Brees his second Super Bowl title, all right, Sean Payton his second Super Bowl title, New Orleans their second Super Bowl title, has been absolutely, say it with me now, deleted. They're done. Thanos, snap them out of existence. No longer will we see the New Orleans Saints. They kick off the year with an L. Minnesota traveling next week to go take on the San Francisco 49ers, and I will see you guys in the next stream that will be up in 10 minutes. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be right back. After this video comes down, the brand new one will come up. I'll see you guys for the Eagles and the Seahawks.